Peace, 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 peace. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button as y'all come in. Just got another fire bill. I'm gonna let everybody gather in. Hit the like button. Thumb up the video. Thumb, thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. Make sure y'all support the channel. Make sure y'all support the channel. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. I had a little mic issues. You got drop some fire emojis if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. All right, in the chat. Make sure y'all thumb up the video, support the channel, share this on all your social media outlets. We're gonna continue this live stream. Let's get this thing cracking.
I heard a bitch wanna take me down, but no. See the nigga, my band's like Katie now. Ain't no bird capping when we sprayed it around. For red pass, but it's slow I put down. My plug on like Poe, I gotta get rid of them bitches. And they said it unfair, but I know it ain't come from nobody realer than me. Keep it real, there to my genome. Drinking it lean, might slur my lingo. Cancer, these nigga fell out like him. And I like, I say, yo, sleep, I be there, yo, baby, give me here, yo, hey. They finna hate me now. Bad bitch tryna take me down. Perk 10 might take me out. I'm out through mess. I still red. I say red dead. Bad bitch give me head, yeah. My bed. Take me down. Perk 10 might take me out. I'm out through mess. I still bitch give me yeah. Pray I get to heaven, cause I pull up here cash. I ran up 50 grand before I met my granddad. We pull up and shoot out the jet. All my niggas like, in my cup, but I ain't too hot. A blessing. I got exchange bullets, but I gotta check them, yeah. Hard on Z. Hard on Z. Roll the hood, he roll. I'm still screaming, free Joe. Jake his ass like Steve-O. I'm stuck. It's no pleasure. Jake his ass like Steve-O. I'm start on trip like Lido. Play get smoke like Debo. I don't really care what nobody say, but I heard they upset. They finna hate me now. Bad bitch tryna take me down. Perk 10 might take me out. I'm out through mess. I still red. I said red dead. Bad bitch give me head, yeah. She ain't seen my bed, yeah. I'm flying the pies of pain. Nigga wanna take me down. She want me to lay her down, but I'm on the road to a show right now. Thinking about life when I threw back the Hennessy. How did that nigga come from me with Tennessee? Yeah, I'm a starter, you know ain't no bitch. Used to be broke money longer than limousine. Jumped over fences and gay like I'm Kevin. Bitch, I'm a Gemini, June 11. Gotta come first, I don't even like sex. I gotta smoke broccoli, I don't even like veg. Keep a young bitch, I can. I gave you a private drink, you can't say it. You think that I'm texting how I send the message? I take red. I go through some pain, I just post some red up. I know it get hot, keep your head up. I'm smoking no dough with my leg up. I'm smoking no dough. I went through some pain, yeah, my heart damn it. Don't play with me, little bit, play with your pen. Love all my niggas, you think that they family. I clean up nights, you'll think I'm a nanny. Upset, they finna hate me now. Bad bitch tryna take me down. Perk 10 might take me out. I'm off through mess, I still red. Yeah, oh shit. They finna hate me now. That bitch tryna take me down. Hurtin might take me out. I'm out through mess. I said red. I said red. Yeah, bad bitch give me head. Yeah, she be my bed. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a long time coming. But we here. Choose a side, you go against me, that's like suicide. Sometimes just to find the truth, you gotta lose your mind. Using time to my advantage, I understand that everything's manifested in the way that I planned it. I'm still standing when the smoke clears. Blood, sweat, and no tears. I came from the bottom where nobody know what hope is. They ain't freeing themselves or achieving their wealth. So if they don't support me, they don't believe in themselves. Life's a reflection. You get the message, it's introspective. So if you search for hell or heaven, is all connected in your brain. All kind of spirits live on this plane. Some are bad, some are you don't. Crown legacy the gang. I put my heart in the set. Racists hate our skin tones, they look at dark. That's why these hateful motherfuckers keep their tongues on our necks. How wolves skin of bronze, bitch, we God in the flesh. Just follow the text. It's time to reveal revelations. We still being hated and we still separated. We built the whole nation, but ain't get no reparations. Well, fuck a handout. If you want it, you better take it. This matrix been to enslave us. Killers lock us in cages. We gotta move through these mazes. Nobody coming to save us. Take off your chains. Everything you ever knew was ours. Like Langston Hughes, like Huey Newton. Yeah, you was power. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Take your shit back. Yeah, take off your chains, everything you ever knew was ours. Like Langston Hughes, we knew, yeah, he was power. A true king born to rise from an infant. I do it for the lives that then died in the. There's war outside for your mind. What to your vision? I'm indigenous. God body strong and militant. Is infamous, we calm but diligent. Immortal in combat. To finish him, he powerful. You gotta be a god to sit with him. I'm tapped in, my vessel's a voice for the ancestors. Then who want when I speak? Horizon, they watch a like it's nobody, nigga. Nobody, straight heavyweights. These bronze bombers go down. Bait from his gates. We fighting hard times, dog, so let me set it straight. You ain't got a strong mind, the nigga will resonate. Your willpower is your real power. Cause shit won't change if we all stay the same. So if it all falls down, we should all take the blame, nigga.
Peace, love, and light to all the American Aborigines, man. It's your brother Aboriginal Power. Hope everybody had a blissful day. Hey, drop some fire emojis. All my audio is clear on you guys in. Got a fire show for you guys. Got a lot of information I want to get into. Percent proof the Mayans, OLMEC, and INCA are not African. So we're gonna be going into that. We're gonna be getting into that. Let's hit the like button, hit the thumb up. And we're gonna get it in, man. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. All right, all right. How y'all feeling out there? Y'all ready for the show? First things first, man. I want to get into the dialogue that the Maya and Inca are indigenous tribes in Africa, man. Like this is this is preposterous. I'm appalled that anybody's even suggesting otherwise. Went through the contributions of the Maya, the Inca, the OLMEC, uh, zero, them having the credit to building some of the most sophisticated structures, them greatest accomplishments that shifted and shaped modern civilization today. And the reason that is a lot of back and forth and so-called indigenous brothers and sisters because people like to take our accomplishments and contributions and hand them over to someone else when in fact that is totally absurd, totally absurd. So we're going to be getting into a little second uh, a little bit of the information here in a second. So yeah, guys, and first things first, let's get into Mayan culture. Let's get into Mayan culture. What is Mayan culture? Who are the Mayans? That's pretty much the angle that we're going to target in on today. Who are the Mayans? Mayans, Egypt, Africans or Mayans are not the same. We have some of the greatest accomplishments throughout America, reaching from the most southern regions of North America to the of South America. You find some of the greatest accomplishments to offer dealing with America. So let's get into one of the greatest ones, one of the oldest ones, which is karate. We're gonna get into karate in just a second. So hold on just a second, you guys. Hold on. Hello, watch out. See the screen? Can y'all see the screen? Just let me know if y'all can see the screen. Let me get it together. All right, y'all. All right, so let's see. 500 years before the Egyptian. Okay, that's what you see over here locked on the screen. And this is dealing with Corral Supe, which is one of the oldest civilizations that's found in America and arguably one of the oldest ones around the world. Okay, that's Corral Supe. We're just gonna get into a little bit of it. This is old news. Uh, so we're gonna get into a little bit of that right now. All right. 500 years before the Egyptians, an ancient civilization in Peru built incredible pyramids. Right. And one of the archaeologists of the site, I don't know if they're gonna give credit to her, but I will surely will. Ruth Shady, which is the credible archaeologist, also credited by John Haas going into the research and the findings of Corral Supe. So let's get into it. Hopefully, you guys can see what's on the screen and try to get it on here as bold as possible. Five over 5,000 years ago. Hold on, let me set myself up right. I'm trying to get it together for you guys. All right, over 5,000 years ago, ancient civilization in Peru created incredible pyramids, equally stunning when compared to the pyramids erected by the ancient Egyptians. The pyramids of Peru are believed to predate the pyramids of Giza Plateau by at least 500 years. Corral is an archaeology site where we find the remains of the main city of the ancient civilization, Corral. And this is the image of Corral Supe. as well. This is the what's left of a 5,000-year-old ruin, haven't been touched, totally opposed to weathering. And this is just with carbon dating. So if you notice that it's shaped in a half circle, and then you have a walking plaza. You have your setup down here. You have your outskirts outside of royal family set up outside of here doing commerce, leading out to a particular area, and you had another U shape right here leading back to the king's chambers, which you find in a pyramid would have sit right dead center, giving a 360-degree view of what's going on in America. Directly right here in this area is where the pyramid would have been located. And what's very, very key about Corral Supe is because it's in the middle of the desert. And people were like, why would somebody set up a city in the middle of the desert? How could it be a thriving, booming, prosperous city in the middle of the desert? Because they came to great accomplishments with their science and ingenuity, and came up and engineered something that we called irrigation today. And they did one of the greatest feats of engineering by creating irrigation tunnels and pathways to the desert area that we call Corral Supe. So what they did is turn the non-oasis or non-guarding worthy spot into a guarding worthy spot into an oasis, better known as the Garden of Eden. Okay, so we're gonna move on down and read just a little more. This is facts. Located in the Corral Supe, Lima, the region is more than 5,000 years old. It is considered the oldest city in America. So far, nowhere in America have archaeologists discovered the remains of a city's temple, monuments, and pyramids, such as vast diversity. Right? In the ancient city of Corral Supe has been declared a World Heritage. I mean, a World Heritage by the site of UNESCO. Right? The ancient civilization of Corral Supe is contemporary with other ancient civilizations, such as those in Egypt, India, Sumeria, China. But unlike them, which participated at least partially, excuse me, with the external world. Corral has developed in completed isolation. So it's been in complete isolation. And we can get into a lot of other history that goes into Corral Supe, especially dealing with especially dealing with that they didn't even have weapons. They didn't even develop weapons in Corral Supe, so they was totally living with peace and harmony for about 1,000 to 1,500 years. So the age of let's read into it some more. The America is the oldest of the pre-Hispanic civilizations, surpassing by 1,500 years the Olmec civilization. Another important civilization located in Mesoamerica, the age of the civilization of Corral was confirmed through 146 carbon dating testing performed by laboratories from the United States. According to these, Corral is approximately 5,000 years old, meaning that it developed years, more than 1,500,000 years before any other major culture in America. Uh, Pyramids of Corral Supe are another reason why this culture is more than extraordinary. We find pyramids of various sizes at Corral Supe. Here's more of a ground level shot of this. We find pyramids in various sizes at Corral. There are 7 large pyramids in Corral, surrounded by several smaller ones, adding up to 32 structures in total. So there's exactly 32 pyramid structures inside of Corral Supe, and so you guys should definitely enjoy it. Looking into this, and old dry cause divide. It gets into some of the history there. We go a more internal look, some of the outer pyramids that you will see. Let's go to the screen that I showed y'all before. So that's ruins of a pyramid in Corral Supe. I'm gonna go up just a little bit. So right here, these area right here that I'm highlighting and circling around with my mouse. This right here is what I'm about to show y'all now. Okay. Next thing I got to stop on is what I'm showing y'all. Okay. Boom. So that's that right there, what I just showed y'all. This is this area. And notice that it got very sophisticated roads leading you to each pyramid. So this is more in detail so you can see. But if you notice, it got roads running all the way throughout here. Look, all the way out throughout each pyramid structure is roads. And these are the sophisticated highways that's mentioned throughout our talks about what's going on. And what's fine is this: once you follow the path 9 times out of 10, you're gonna lead into more structural evidence. And where did some of these roads lead you to? We're gonna pass this over. Like I said, these roads in this particular place, Corral Supe was found by Ruth Shady and John Haas. As they travel these roads, we're gonna take a turn and pass it on to John Haas going into the El Mirador Bison. Now let's get into this. El Mirador. All right. El Mirador is the cradle of Mayan civilization. It's the cradle of Mayan civilization. Let's get into it. Mayan pyramid complex of El Mirador is being resurrected from the near-death experience following 1,000 years of assault by the jungles in the Guatemala highlands. The fantastic temple complex is now released and contain the largest pyramid on the American continent and probably the whole world in terms of mass. So I'm gonna highlight that section right here, and this is the pyramid that they're talking about. This is La Danta, and I'm gonna try to zoom in and highlight some of this as much as possible. Let's move on. Ladanta pyramid, right? Approximately 7 meters, which is 230 feet tall, from the forest floor. And considering its total volume, 2,800,000 cubic square meters. It is now considered to be the largest pyramid in the world. Okay, this is from scholars who said this. And I'm gonna take a quick break. Not a break. I'm gonna leave it right here. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me loud and clear. Can you please drop some fire emojis in the chat if you guys can hear me loud and clear? Support the channel, man. Support the channel. This is the time where we bring out some fire information. We bringing out fire information, and I want you guys to support the channel. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's move back to Corral Super. Man, I don't think I dropped my goddamn lighter. Shit. All right. So, and just pretty much simply told you that we got the largest pyramid in the world, right? At least when it deals with mass. And this is what one of these roads or super highways, and I'm not going to say roads because it's underlining and undercutting the true accomplishments and contributions that our ancestors gave. So these super highways that you've seen in Corral, which is one of the oldest cities in the world and definitely one of the oldest ones in America, lead you to one of the largest complexes on the planet and definitely in America. And not only that, they found a conglomerate of structures here. Let's deal with how many structures they found here. El Mirador was first discovered in 1926. It was photographed from the air in 1930, but the remote site deep in the jungle had little attention paid to it until Aaron Graham spent some time there making the first map of the area in 1962. A detailed investigation had begun in 1978. To the surprise of the archaeologists, it was found that the large amount of construction was not contemporary with the large Mayan classic cities in the area. So, like Tikal, Lima, it wasn't contemporary to the structure and styles of Lima and Tikal, right? But rather some centuries earlier in pre-classic era. See, the reason they said soon because they never found evidence of pre-classic Mayan uh, archaeology or artifacts, and that's why they always gave it credit to the OLMECs to giving a lot of the history and science to the Mayans because they came after. But with the finding of the superhighways and them leading all the way back to the jungles of El Mirador, they come to find out that no, Mayan artifacts in history and science go back just as old as OLMEC, if not maybe 100 years or two before, according to the data. So let's keep it going, you guys, okay? All right. Civic Center of the site covers 10 square miles with several thousand structures, including monument architects from 10 to 30 meters high. Most of the structures were originally faced with a cut stone, which had a decorative with large stucco mass depicting the deities' Mayan mythologies on the outside. All right. So, according to Carlos Morales Aguilera, an Guatemalan archaeologist, the city appears to have been planned from its foundation, as extraordinary alignments have been found between the architectural groups and the main temples, which was possibly related to solar alignments. The studies reflect the importance of urban planning in the scarce spaces since the first settlers. Okay, so what they're talking about is in this particular thing is that not too much work is founded. They found a lot of small structures in between looking at this, but something caught their eye, which is the cut precision stone that was laid with some type of lightweight, meaning weight wise, concrete that you could lay right over to make it smooth and nice. And they had monuments and pyramids. They had pyramids stacked on a pyramid. You understand me? They had a pyramid so big that on the base of it, they put other pyramids. You understand me? And also deities, right? And not only was it built with such extraordinary, it was built with such astrology and astrological events. That means these people had science and understanding and maybe even some type of spiritual connection with the understanding of the scars. And this is something that is most likely that is a marker that separates us from any African culture dealing with coming from West Africa, Central Africa, East Africa, or North Africa. These particular contributions of science and interpretations of understandings of ingenuity is not done nowhere in Africa. And so we're gonna keep this pushing just to prove that the Olmecs and that the Mayans and that the Inca independently grown in America. Let's keep it going, you guys. Oh, did I want to go? Did I want to go here yet? Yeah. So what y'all looking at right here, Elmere door. That's under LADAR testing. LADAR testing. Support the channel, y'all. Support the channel, man. Make sure y'all support the channel. Come up the video, man. Share this on all your social media outlets. Support the channel, man. I got a nice build, and this is something I want to just do on the humbug, man. I just want to do this on the humbug. So this is Elmere door under LADAR testing. So this is like laser, satellite, radar, protection shit. You know what I'm saying, that they use to take these particular pictures and shit with. But a more illustrated picture to put it in more to light for us is what this image right here look like. So this is what Corral Supe is depicted to look like during this moments, during this peak time. So this is what these structures would have looked like. It would have looked much like this. Uh you know what I'm saying? Would have been niggas working, clothes, mind you, it's super highways. So it would have been cars driving fucking by, all kind of shit. Sky's the limit. Okay. At least that's what I get out of it. According to the science and other things that I'm breaking down, that's what I'm getting out of it. You understand? So if y'all still in the build, man, support the channel, man. Let's get it, man. So this is a rendition depiction of Elmere door. Let's go back to see what it would have looked like under LADAR. So this is what they would have been looking at in potential. And mind you, you see this right now, but it would have been grass as they flew over this area and looked at it from an airplane. It would have looked like a jungle. You wouldn't be able to see nothing. So with LADAR, it's able to pillage and strip and remove the layers that's covering up the pyramids, trees or whatever, dirt, and is able to give you the true shape and the true understanding of what's going on up under the midst of this jungle. And this is what it looked like, the pictures that they took. This is the rendition that they gave you. Okay, this is the rendition that they gave you. Let's go back a little bit. Let's get into this late classic. So this is the time of the kings and queens. And why this is so important now, because this right now at this very moment is now the time for the kings and the queens. And right now, shout out to the matriarchs. Shout out to the matriarchs. They're really holding it down when it comes to this information, and the guys been holding it down. So this is very, very valid information when it comes to this. So this is just some mirrors that you see. This is late classic, late, excuse me. This is late classic period Mayan artwork found in El Mirador. So just to give y'all a glimpse of what some of this stuff look like, put some of this on the screen so you guys can look at it. This is a Mayan guy going through a spiritual ceremony as a king, as a warrior to protect his village, to become one of the Snake Kings. This is actually dark-hearted jaguar right here. Dark-hearted jaguar, if I'm not mistaken. Dark-hearted jaguar. And this is some rendition pictures of the queens and how they were buried. And mind you, they recently found a queen buried in dark-hearted jaguar temple. And what they showing you here is them being buried in a particular wooden box, or some cloth box, if you will, laid up face up with a vase or pottery or some type of very expensive made pottery or vase covering their head and then covered up with dirt and with a hole poked through the center of the vase so the soul can leave through the eyes and go to heaven through the vase. And this is critical in fire information when you want to deal with cultural practices, because this is nothing done like this in Egypt, Africa, or in the Sudan. Okay, and this is just under my research. They do not have a burial system like that, and nor do they bury, nor have they been any bones or any tombs found in any of the step pyramids in Egypt. So let's keep going. This is what it looks like today if you was to go there. Okay, this is some of the artwork that you find El Mirador. And mind you, I'm gonna keep reiterating El Mirador because it's pre-classic. That's going back to 1000 BC, 1200 BC. That's 3000 to 3200 years, which is roughly around the same time as the very first understanding or foundation or planning starts in Egypt. Okay. So look, this is Dr. Richard Hansen. This is him finding I believe dark-hearted Jaguar's queen right here. And, this is found in El Mirador. This is new updated research from El Mirador. This is what was found in one of the 60,000 structures in Guatemala. So this is her right here. Let's pay homage to the queen. You understand me? One of the queens of the Snake Kings. Let's keep it going. This is one of the potteries that they probably would have used, right, for the women, and put it over their head to let the soul go. See, and this is Dr. Richard Hansen, his workers, and maybe his wife or something down there. This is El Mirador in the late 80s, or maybe in the early 80s. This is what it looked like before. You know what I'm saying? So look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Shout out to all my cousins in the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Support the channel. The channel. So look at this. When you deal with some of the indigenous language, look what this said. These are the symbols. These are some of the symbols that you will see. So damn, I don't even know if I got any of the statues that show the symbols. Because then once I show you these and I show you the structures in each symbol, you will be able to identify which king this is. So, and I'm pretty much can look at it because each symbol will have the symbol on the front two or four pillars in bold and high relief carving, giving a strictly a label telling you whose pyramid or whose temple this is. So look at all these symbols and names that they give you, man. This is pretty dope. Like I said, this is the origin of the Mayan kings. The Mayan kings. Let's zoom in on it. We're gonna read into this just a second. I just want to let y'all keep an eye on this just for a second, so y'all can really hone in and look at some of the symbolism as much as you can. Hey, I want y'all to support the channel, man. Support the channel. Support the channel. We're doing a $5 challenge today. Y'all know how we do. Support the channel. Hey, this is the main part. The most important thing that you can do for my channel, honestly, is to hit the like button right now. Cause we only got 100 likes and we got 140 people in here. So the most important thing you can do is hit the like button and to share this on all your social media outlets. I really appreciate that. All right, now let's keep it moving. All right, the origins of the Mayan kings can be traced back to the Middle Pre-Classic period, which is 1000 to 500 BCE. Archaeologists reveals that the beginning of the Mayan civilization during this span, with evidence for rulers of small independent uh, polit- uh, polities and first great temples of the other large-scale structures, evidence of warfare, trade, status goods, and the earliest stone monuments. These monuments may represent the oldest surviving markers of the cycles of the time. In the Mayan calendar, place in Comrade Ichi Kuntum. I don't know what the fuck that is. I apologize for the mispronunciation. So, like I said, this is some of the oldest civilization, and it may be some of the oldest surviving information. And why that's key is because we talk about Kukulkan, we talk about Quetzalcoatl, and by the time you see Kukulkan and Quetzalcoatl in the Aztec culture, it's already at a height. It's already been mimicked. Shout out to Kevin Glover for the Cash App donation. I really appreciate that. Appreciate you humbly. Blessings to you. I appreciate you. Hey, y'all don't let the brother be the only one out here to support the channel, y'all. Let's keep it going. The reason I brought that up because, like I said, it is the oldest surviving goddamn structure explaining who these people are. But the reason I brought it up because these are the Snake Kings. And the reason I'm bringing this up because Kukulkan, the snake, plumed serpent, it's already at a height by the time we first heard about it with Inca and some of the Mayan culture. That means they'd already been around it. They revered it. They learned this system and the spiritual and the understanding of Kukulkan and Quetzalcoatl already, and nobody could figure out where it came from and where it revered from. And now we single in right here with Mayan pre-classic period, dealing with the Snake Kings, right? The Snake Kings and Queens. So let's get into it some more, you guys. Apologize. Hopefully I'm not stuttering around. Hopefully I'm right on base. Drop some fire emojis if you're enjoying the build. Drop some fire emojis if you're enjoying the bill. In the southern Mayan area of Guatemala, a series of growing population centers were located along trade routes in the Pacific coastal plain. In the Jace Highlands, these areas were also prime regions from the producing foods and export crops such as cacao. Trade linked the southern Mayan area with the lowlands to the north with archaeology with agricultural settlements were expanding everywhere, population growth and the trade led to increasing wealth and power and privileged segment in the society. The elite class. Thereafter, Mayan society was divided between a small, powerful elite group and a far more enormous non-elite group. So the small people was elite, and the larger group was not elite. And it's similar to the way structured shit is ran today. If niggas is 85 percenters, 10 niggas is smart, and it's 5 niggas running the world. You feel what I'm saying? And you just happen to be part of the 85 that's getting control. And this is what it's telling you. You able to keep yourself at elite and to keep your wealth and to keep control on society by sticking in large numbers. And it goes back to making sure in hood terms, you know, I'm a hood nigga, we go back to hood shit. And in hood terms, when you want to be successful in whatever you doing, it's a term they call watch your circle, keep your circle tight, keep your circle small. And that's so you can make sure you know who you're dealing with, build a loyalty, trust, and what's going on. So that's simply what's being displayed throughout some of the graduate going into classic period Mayan culture, you guys. I don't want to drag it out too long, but we're gonna keep this thing going. All right, one of the largest structures of its time in Mesoamerica. This is the Chacalachupe, El Salvador. All right, this picture was taken in 1954. Was constructed by Middle Pre-Classic area, 600 BCE, in a large gate. You know what I'm saying? This is like covered up with all kind of debris. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm trying to get in as close as I can. But it's covered up with all kind of debris. It look like it's some type of little house or well at the top. They going crazy up there with our ancestor shit. Shame on them. May the ancestors curse them. Let's keep it going. Now let's get into this. This is what I want to get into. This is what I want to get into. So we're gonna read a little bit. I usually don't read a lot, y'all guys. All right. Success in war increased in the ruler's prestige and authority. Growth and prosperity led to competition and conflict. The as Polity's attempts to control more land, trade, and people. Polity's of the controlled vital raw materials often had an advantage. The site of whatever this is became the dominant pre-classic capital of the Mayan highland by controlling access to Abyssinian and jade. Abyssinian is one of the main glasses or precious stones or whatever the fuck you want to call it that they use. It's like this lime green, dark green substance that's very sharp, very pretty and easy to use. In the middle classic period, the rulers of this particular name oversaw the construction of one of the earliest. Let's go down to this. The rulers of Kamen Jawu oversaw the construction of one of the earliest irrigation canals in Mesoamerica to expand agricultural production in their growing capital. Right, so it expanded agricultural production in their growing capital. Right, pairs to plan steles and altars and Narajos near the Kamali Jua Maymart, middle pre-classic cotton endings. All right. So as a customary at the Mayan capitals in later times. So it became a custom that these people started putting irrigations in every capital. And this is why it became custom that our people it was always by water. Mayans was always by water because once they became and created the science to get water where water wasn't there, they always make sure they did it. So let's get it. I'm gonna turn the page. We're gonna get into some other things. Let's get into pyramids again. This is going to touch a wider range of things. Like I told you, 3000 late classic and pre-classic is different. Pre-classic is much older. Pre-classic Mayan goes back to 600 to 1000 BC. And let's get with these pyramids, which is found in Corral Supe. Remember the first one we touched on, Corral Supe? Uh, Archaeologist Ruth Shady, John Haas. Uh, this is their finest. So let's get into it. Pyramids. Cultivated 3000 BC, North American, South American, Mesoamerican cultures. The pyramids are massive structures with a broad top and the bottom, tapered at a point or apex at the top. American Indians or the Mesoamericans or South Americans built pyramids out of adobe stone. Okay, let's go down. This is a pyramid, obviously. Let y'all sit here and look at that right there on the screen. Got the Copper Tone for the donation, Leonardo for the donation, and Gretchen Ham for the donation. I really appreciate you guys taking your time out to donate. I appreciate that. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you guys. Don't let them guys be the only one. Don't let my cousins that I just named off be the only ones support the channel, you guys. I see y'all out here. All right, the Pyramid of the Magician, built by the Mayan during the late classic period, Aksum in the Yucatan Peninsula is 100 feet tall. It was built in 5 stages, one superimposed on the other. The stairway of the pyramid faces the setting sun at the summer solstice. Also, so you see, it said it's facing the sun during the summer solstice. Also, letting you know that we built with astronomical planning and thinking in mind, constructing these pyramids. Okay, I just want to let you know that some of the pyramids in the within America were equal to the size of the Egypt's pyramids. See, they say equal to size, and we know now what I just read with new information, right? That is much older. Shout out to Michael Freeman for the Cash App donation as well. Shout out to Michael Freeman. That it says that it is equal to size with the pyramids in Egypt, but we just read that the pyramid in El Mirador, La Donta, is the largest pyramid in America, if not the largest one in the world. You see, if it's nothing to give yourself uh, a pat on the back, that's something for it. If that ain't something to give your ancestors a pat on the back for, then I don't know what the hell will motivate you guys. Hey, drop some fire emojis in here if y'all feeling this. Let's get to it. The first American pyramid builders were the indigenous inhabitants of what is now Peru. Where did we just read at? Let's go back to it. This is Peru. This is the first pyramids in the world. This is it. This is Peru. So when you're reading this shit in the encyclopedia, when it's talking about these pyramids made out of adobe and they began building the first pyramids out of adobe, this is what they're talking about. This is it. That magnificent that your ancestors gave attested to? Ain't that beautiful? Ain't that some shit? I just want to get y'all that, man. I just want to get y'all that. Let's keep going. What is now Peru today? Better. Two of the first of these were in El Esperoro, located in central coastal area of what is now Peru, and Corral Supe, 120 miles north of what is now Lima. The settlement covered 33 acres, had terraces, underground storage nets, and residential areas, as well as ritual centers. So this is the Corral Supe that they explained. So look, this is the goddamn pyramids. Let's go to see if we can find residential uh down some systems up in this motherfucker. Let's see if we can find anything else that look like it. What else is this? Okay, storage niches. You gonna find storage niches? Let's see what else we can find. Look at all this shit. Beautiful shit. The first shit in the world, storage niches. Let's look at it. Let's run it back a little bit. Let's run it back. So when we read right here Corral Supe, I mean, excuse me, in American Indian Encyclopedia, it said this settlement had 33 acres. It had terrace, underground storage niches, residential areas, as well as a ritual center. South American pyramid builders began constructing these structures several hundred years before the pyramids in Egypt. Archaeologists believe that the Egyptians built their first shit at Saqqara at 2,800 years ago, when they got us labeled at 3,000 years ago. So this is the same archaeologists. And when they talking about this beautiful Corral Supe, this is what beautiful Corral Supe look like. This is what beautiful Corral Supe look like. This is a ground level of it right here. But this is more of an eye level. This is more eye level. This is eye level view. Or ground level view. This is a ground level view of what's going on. Let's zoom in on it so we can let's see if we can zoom in on it, give you a good eye level view of what's going on. Shout out to y'all, man. We got it. This is this is information you must know. When they start talking this Egypt shit, what they ain't got nothing on us. Look at this. Beautiful. They ain't got nothing on us. Hey, ask them when the Africans start bringing up Egypt, where the super highways at in Egypt? Where the highways at? Where the highways at? You understand me? So let's get into it. All right. It said ancient engineers and architects started building them in a U shape that faced the plaza. Can we find a U shape? Can we find a U shape? Can we find a U shape? Can we find the U shape? Are they lying about Corral Supe? No African, no culture in Africa has ever built this style of pyramid structure. Look, can we find a U? Yeah, we can find a U according to them. Okay. The U-shaped plaza. Archaeologists write the Professor Brian M. Flanagan has written that the South American pyramids rank among the most ambitious of all public works undertaken by the prehistoric Americans. The Hoki di Sol, built by the Moki, is known as the largest adobe structure in pre-contact America. Man, they saying that one built by Moki is the oldest, but according to new research, according to new research, you understand me? Uh, they say quite different. Mesoamerica, the Olmec began building pyramids between 2000 and 1500 BC. The pyramids they built at Levanta was of the tallest ones their culture produced. It stood 112 feet high. OLMEC engineers constructed these pyramids in unique way, right? They built rooms on each level or tier and then filled them with rock and sand and gravel. When all of the rooms was filled, they built another level, filled it and repeated the process until the pyramid was complete. See, you see, we got a full blueprint of how our pyramids was built, but you can't tell me how the pyramids was built in Africa. Let's move on. Okay. The ancient engineers then built an outer surface called a facing on the pyramids. These facings were often made by basalt or granite. The Olmec, like the Egyptians, built sarcophagus, sandstone coffins, and then interred them dead royalty within the pyramids. So the Olmec started the process, much like the Egyptians did, by putting the dead inside of the motherfucking thing. How did I know? Oh, how did I know that the Americans got the oldest mummies? Because the scientists, the archaeologists says that we have the oldest mummies. Let's just go find mummies. Let's find mummies in this motherfucker. Let's see what we got. Mummies. Cotton, right? Cotton. 8,000 to 7,000 years ago. Cotton is a plant that is produced by mass fiber around the seas, right? The fiber is used to make textiles or also weaving techniques. American Indians domesticated a variety of cotton indigenous to the Americas. In the Teotihuacan Valley, what is now Mexico, on the eastern slopes of the Andes of what is now Peru, began 3,500 to 2,300 BCE. This occurred independently from cotton domesticated in the Indus Valley of what is now India. In the You see what I'm saying? So it's telling you that these people just started doing these things independently. Okay, let's keep going. Archaeologists have found 7 to 8,000 year old Peruvian mummies wrapped in cotton textile. Some believe the wild cotton was used for clothing in Peru as early as 10,000 BC. We was not naked savages. You understand me? And this goes back to the Chinkaro mummies. They were made by the people known as the Chinkaros. And we know that they weren't naked because when they found the bones of the Chinkaro mummies, they had motherfucking long dreads, gold teeth, and chinchilla minks on. Nigga look like two chains in a casket. Nigga look like two chains in a casket. Nigga, let's keep it moving. I'm not gonna be here all day. I'm not gonna be here all day. Understand me? I'm not gonna be here all day. We're gonna get into this. Satellite discovers the oldest superhighways in the lost ancient city of El Mirador. We're just gonna get to the facts. Superhighways found in El Mirador. Let's get it. I know that's what y'all been waiting for. Support the channel, man. Drop some fireworks in here. Let's get it. Using highly sophisticated technology, archaeologists. Hold on, let me light this up. Archaeologists have once again made an astonishing, significant discovery. Satellite images reveal the world's oldest network of superhighways hidden in the rainforest of Guatemala. Today, overgrown by the jungles of El Mirador, is the largest pre-Columbian Mayan settlement located in the northern and the most modern department of El Petén, Guatemala. Ancient site that was once thriving, the capital of the Mayan city is placed in a very difficult access. And this is why airborne laser scanning LADAR technology can help scientists unravel some of the many mysteries hidden in ancient lost cities that once inhabited by a million people before their collapse. Okay, so it had a million people off in El Mirador. Nigga, it would have been like going to Philly. It would have been like going to Philly, nigga. The fuck? As many as 17 ancient roads stretching over 200 kilometers, 240 kilometers, which is 150 miles, were discovered by researchers from the El Mirador Archaeological Project. The lead, led by archaeologist and anthropologist Dr. D. Hansen, Dr. Richard D. Hansen of the University of Utah. Here goes a LADAR testing of some of the most sophisticated roads. Let's zoom in on this bitch a little bit. A little sophistication going on. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Hopefully y'all fucking with it. Hey, can we get some lights up? Can we get the lights up, please? Can we please get the lights up? All right, let's keep it going. Let's get out of this. All right, let's keep it going. This huge ancient network of superhighways estimated to be 2,000-year old, making it the world's oldest roads used for transportation. The researchers discovered pyramids, churches, canals, dikes, walls, and streets. Nigga, they telling you. I'm not saying this. The expert said that we had roads that we was transporting shit on. What are you talking about? Man, let's go, man. I'm gonna show y'all niggas how to get in y'all bag when it comes to this Mayan shit. I'm gonna read this last little bit. According to Hansen, El Mirador was once the largest city in the Western Hemisphere. It was the first state in America, said Hansen. Good God Almighty. Tikal, the largest excavated site in the Americas, contain some of the most fascinating archaeological remains of the ancient Mayan civilization. But El Mirador, argues Hansen, was larger than Tikal, and this lost city is still greatly unexplored. Okay? And I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there. And I'm going to finish this up by wrapping it up right here with this. We're going to wrap it up with this. We're going to get up here. Inca Road. So we're gonna keep it going with the road. How the Inca Empire engineered a road across some of the world's most extreme terrain. And I ain't even gonna read in this article, but I will drop the Smithsonian article for you guys. Let me drop this. And that's it, man. I'm gonna wrap it up right here and just elaborate. You know what I'm saying? We was dropping off everything. We was dropping off everything. Real spill. We was dropping off everything out there in the neighborhood. And it just want to show y'all that the sciences and the feats and the contributions and the ingenuity and the ingenuity that it took to create Corral Supe, El Mirador, and the rest of the other great civilizations found in America separates us from everybody else around the world by cultural practices, custom traditions, and contributions. And that's the end of my build today, you guys. And hopefully, you guys, y'all enjoy this. This is your brother Aboriginal Power. I might even drop the link, but I was going to keep it at an hour, strictly dealing with Mayan information, no stopping, no pausing, getting straight through the information. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this. You light me a wood up. This motherfucker been ready to light up for a while. I ain't even been able to get to this motherfucker, to reading all this shit. Hey, show a fire emoji if y'all enjoy this build. Please use this build as a reference source to any debates. I stand on all this information, you guys. I stand on all this information. You have all the sources to everything. Love y'all too. Real shit. I just want to give y'all something fire. You know what I mean? Cause I be toying around. I don't be wanting to do something. You know, this is reiterated information. So this is the old bag we get into. I just want to let y'all know, see how fire the bill was. I appreciate y'all. Let me drop the link in the chat so I can get some feedback from you guys. Just to give me some feedback, criticism. Maybe I should read, take my time. Hey, whatever criticism, good, bad, positive or not, man. I just want to hear it before I jump off here. Peace and love to everybody. Make sure y'all support the channel by sharing this on all your social media outlets. And subscribe to the channel. Y'all subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Shout out to all my cousins. Sin Smitty, what up, Sin? Shout out to Sin. I just dropped the link in the chat. The link is in the chat. I'll put it in there one more time. Yeah, I hope you catch it on the playback, big bro. You will really enjoy this build. I feel like you'll enjoy this one. And this is just connecting y'all to all these systems. And mind you, I'm gonna get into the other roads. See, the roads that the superhighways Fountain Corral, I only track them southeast. But if I was to track them northeast, so watch where they land on the next go around. You understand me? Watch where they connect you to. We just went to El Mirador. Watch what the other set of highways lead you to. It's gonna fuck y'all up. All this shit is connected. Yeah, I want the feedback too, man. Hit the link. Y'all hit the link. I'm outside too, man. You know, my computer only like at 50%. That bitch wasn't even on 100 when I went live. Basically, mine stretched their influence. Well, mine OLMEC is the same thing. Uh, it's almost like calling a motherfucker a Tennessean and a Georgian. You know what I mean? Motherfucker really the same, but for real. Nigga might use a barbecue sauce different. Nigga might like a different football team. So ain't nobody gonna come off with no feedback. Well, all right, I appreciate that, man. So, peace, love, and light to all the American Aborigines. It's your brother Aboriginal Power. I really enjoyed this build with you guys. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed it. Make sure y'all share this around, man. Definitely was a fire build. Well, I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. Make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'm gonna read a couple comments before I get out of here. I'll read a couple comments. Let me read a couple. Not a coincidence. Also looking to Pigeon Forge Mound. I'm from Pigeon Forge, G. I used to live right there by Pigeon Forge. Sevierville, Smoky Mountain. What else right there? Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, Townsend. Yeah, I'm from that area, nigga. I'm really from the Smokies. Like I really grew up in the Smokies for real, for real. Yeah, Knoxville. Knoxville, Tennessee, nigga. Knoxville. That's why I've been trying to tell y'all the history of the Knoxville. Only reason Knoxville is Knoxville between the Chickamauga War, which is the Civil War, which took place between who? Henry Knox, who created Knoxville, and William Blount, who created Blountville. Blount County, Tennessee. And the war took place between the Chickamauga. They got treaties called the Holston Treaties. The battle took place right there, out there, and got down Chihowie Indian, Oneida, Hiwassee, in the Chickamauga area. This is a Cherokee territory. You understand me? You got the battle between Dragon Canoe. You got the fight with Nigga Jack. You got all these histories down in Tennessee, Knoxville. Just giving y'all a game. Hey, I'm just still learning, G. I'm still learning. I ain't got all the juice. I ain't got all the smoke. I'm still learning. That's why when niggas talk, I be all ears. What part of Tennessee you from, Tight Sam? We're gonna have to link in, G. Where you from? You from Tennessee? Ask anybody about Big Al. 615, that's Nashville. Murfreesboro. Come on now. You know I know my areas. You got 423 615 865. What up, big dog Philly OG? What it do, my G?
What a good, my brother. How everybody doing? Much love, much respect to everybody, man. That was excellent information that you put out, my brother. I appreciate your time and your efforts.
Right. Just want to touch in on that, man. Get some feedback on the information. See how everybody like it. I mean, Knoxville is only like 2 hours from Nashville. It's really an hour because the time go back once you go halfway through there. Uh, yeah, I'm from that area. Who all from the Knoxville, Tennessee? Or who from Tennessee, man? From East Tennessee. You know, Tennessee so wide, you be in the West Coast, fuck around going through Tennessee, going out towards Cleveland, Philadelphia, Tennessee, you know what I'm saying, Sugar Land, all that little area. That's Memphis. That's a whole nother world. Yeah, I put you on some game up in them Smokies, man. You got a nigga named Darnell Gatlinburg. That's what Gatlinburg, Tennessee is really named off of. He was an old rich aboriginal who owned that land. Family was Indians, aboriginals, but he settled off and did his own thing. Some people went to war and tried to kill him, killed his kids. Car brakes all of a sudden don't work. All kind of shit. Y'all gotta get into the history of what's going on in Gatlinburg, man. We got Tight Sam on here, man. Tennessee native. What's going on, Yuchi?
Hello?
What up, though?
Hold on. Let me get my mic right. Hold up. I'm gonna
Yeah,
come
we can
back in.
hear
I'm gonna
you,
drop
bro.
out and come back in, AP. Let me get my mic right.
Go ahead, get it together. Take your time. That's what's up. Rainstorm. So many languages of division is actually counterproductive to restoring Aboriginal power. Many black folks got American and African ancestors. Rashid Golden. Man, nobody want to hear that shit tonight,
Yeah,
G.
it's
I'm
it's
sorry.
we're
I'm
basically
from
telling.
Jacksonville, but I moved to Knoxville about 7 years ago. Ken Kid, what side of Knoxville you stay on, G? What side of town you on, Ken Kid? I'll pull up on your ass this week, nigga, in the city. I'll probably be there in like a week or two, nigga. I'll pull up on you for real. Where you at, on the east side, off of Magnolia, Martin Luther King? What you in Burlington? What you out West Cedar Bluff? What you out North Powell, Corns? Where you on the west side, Western Heights, Lonsdale? What's up? Where you at? Can't, I'm a West Side baby, you know what I'm saying? Lonsdale, NFL and shit, you know what I'm saying? We from the NFL, West Side. Or we beefing with Africans or Caucasoids. Who stole our land? Hey, bro. I'm not gonna answer your question because I'm not understanding it. But if you want to come on and elaborate on the panel, I'll be more than happy to explain what my stance is and how I feel, and then you can maybe add clarity to your question. Link is in the chat, brother. You gotta do is follow the steps. Rashid Golden, hit the link. Excuse me. Tight Sam, what up, though?
What it do? What it do, AP?
Man, I can't call it. What part of Tennessee you
Oh
at, my G?
man, I'm out of Memphis, but I live in Nebraska right now. Though I'm living in Lincoln, Nebraska. But I'm out of South Memphis, man.
Oh, you out of South Memphis? You on the other side?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You
But I've
literally.
been in Nashville. I used to be a roofer, man. So I've been all up through Nashville, man. So
Oh, you used to be a
I've
hooper.
been.
Used to be hooping.
No, I used to be a roofer, man. I was doing I did a
Man,
lot of commercial roofing, man, in my young
that's what
days,
I
bro.
did. That's what I did growing up, man. That shit burnt me,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And
I
I
got
work.
stars in that shit.
I did every kind of roofing you can imagine, from industrial to residential. I worked with some of the most sophisticated companies and some of the most shank jank companies. I'm telling you, G.
Yeah,
I've
I've been around this country doing that, man. I did it for like 25 years. I don't do it no more, but I did it for like 25 years, man. So I've been
yeah,
around this
that's
country
I
talking to a
think
lot of people,
25 years the limit for your back give out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I started having grandkids. I had to let that shit go.
Hell yeah, them shingles will have your ass uh itching for days.
Nah,
Man,
I was fucking with that hot tie, AP. I was fucking with that hot tie, man.
oh shit, I did hot tar. I did some hot tar. Hell, I don't fuck with
Yeah,
goddamn metal roofs. I don't cut myself cutting that
I've
shit,
done
dealing
all
with
that shit.
the
Yeah,
tin roofs too, man. Fuck
yeah.
that shit. I'm over that shit. Fuck roofing. Give it to the Mexicans. Fuck it. That's one of them jobs I say
They
just
can hide that
just
shit. They
just
can
give
hide
that
that
shit
shit.
to the goddamn Mexicans. Fuck it. I don't want them to have too much of nothing because I don't fuck with them. But fuck it, give it a goddamn roof.
Yeah,
Shit.
they can hide that roof and shit, dog.
And they can plant and pick tobaccos. I'm fed up with that. I did that when I was 18. I seen Mexicans quitting from the job, nigga. That's how I know the shit was serious. I
Yeah.
quit too. Fuck it. Shit. That's what I said. Fuck it. I quit.
But yeah, man, I'm out of that old dirty, man. I've been to
It's a lot of
Chucalissa so
history in
many
Tennessee,
times.
man. It's a
Yeah, a
lot of
lot of
history in
history,
Tennessee.
especially right there off the riverbank of Memphis, man. People don't understand, like, those were the Chucalissa Indians, man. Those were black people. Like, you still got projects there where they tearing them down. Now, you still got projects that black people living there called Indian Village and shit like that. So, yeah, there's a lot of deep history in Memphis, man, that a lot of people don't know about
Yeah,
and
man,
or don't pay attention
it
to.
was a communication center for a lot of these
Right.
outside
Exactly.
establishments. 'Cause
Exactly.
everywhere around Tennessee almost was considered the colonies. And once you made it through Tennessee, a certain mount headed to St. Louis, Missouri, then that was considered out west. You had
Yeah.
made it out
Yeah.
west. So this was
Yeah.
a
See,
main.
all that was the Mississippian culture. That what we got to understand. All that from Memphis to Mississippi, Louisiana, all that was the Mississippian culture, all the way to
Mississippian. And listen,
yeah,
Mississippian culture is OLMEC culture. I just want y'all to know. So
yeah.
when
That's
it
a
change, when
fact.
it when
That's
it
a
goes
fact.
north, when that motherfucker hit north of Mexico, it becomes Mississippian culture. When it goes
That's a
down,
fact.
south of that motherfucker, it becomes OMAC culture again. And
That's a
that's
fact.
exactly
Yeah.
how it goes.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah,
dope, man. Shout out to you.
you dropping it on them today, man. But see, we don't understand that those same structures was in Tennessee, they was in Kentucky, like they was all over this fucking country. They just wasn't in Mexico. They was all
That's
over
true.
this country, man.
That's
So
true.
we got to understand it. We got to understand that it's just
I
not
got a
Mexico. That's just
source.
what they show us.
Right, I got a source somewhere that talks about Omex in Tennessee. Hold on, let me find it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
find it.
yeah. All that us, man. Arkansas, all that OMAC in Mayan shit, man. All the way up through Tennessee, like all that shit is OMAC country. Like for real, like yeah,
And people don't know it though. People think that this is not People think this is Native American culture, and I be trying to tell people,
No,
hell no, this
no,
some of the realest
hell no,
motherfucking culture you
hell
gonna
no.
ever find, G.
But you notice in history they really don't talk much about Tennessee and Arkansas. You notice that they rarely talk about them when dealing with the ancient culture, because they know once they let that out the bag, then we'll start putting two and two together. Like, oh shit, this the same shit, same people. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And so they try to keep what Arkansas and Tennessee. Like I hear AP talking about the Tennessee land. All that was part of Arkansas, what we call Texas County and all that shit. All that's the same people, man.
right. Kenosha land. That's all. That's exactly what
That's
that is.
all. That's right there in Arkansas. All that Texas, Arkansas border, all that the same people, man. We the same people that's been displaced and told some bullshit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Shit.
And now we waking it up though. It ain't like they can just tell us
Yeah.
anything no more.
No.
We here.
No.
We here
Yeah.
with it. You know what I'm
We
saying?
here and ain't
It,
going nowhere.
it's so many motherfucking Africans that say OMEC was never. That ain't your culture down there. What you mean? Them people was all up north. We was all
Yeah.
down south.
We was all down
We,
through that motherfucker, man. And
yeah.
see what people leave out that'll kill that ice age shit, bro. You ain't gonna find no ice nowhere near no equator, bro. That shit out. Like people don't think that the equator flow through America, and that's a misconception. So they try to hit you with this ice age shit, but all you gotta do is think about it. How, nigga, it's the equator right here. Like the equator all in the south. For instance, it's this fruit called pawpaw that only grows in Mississippi. But it's a tropical fruit. It's a tropical fruit. So if Mississippi was iced up like they said, why is this fruit that's a tropical fruit only grows in Mississippi? Like some things are common sense that we should just pick up and be like, oh shit. But they keep our mind boggled up on a lot of dumb shit that
No,
don't make
that's
no
so
sense when
true.
you really sit down and think about
Yeah, how the fuck you gonna have an ice age near some places where people are thriving at? Like
it.
for instance, if an ice age was around 10 to 12,000 years ago, you shouldn't find nobody in North America past Tennessee, Kentucky, farther north doing anything. But guess what?
That's a fact.
You find niggas there at 12,000 years doing metallurgery. They got
All
pants
kinds of
making.
stuff, man.
They
All
got
kinds of stuff.
motherfucking irrigation going. You
That's a
feel me?
fact, AP. That's a fact, AP. But see, the South get a lot of, the South is under a lot of misconceptions, man. And the South is the key to everything. That's why they try to keep that part of the world wrapped around this slavery thing. Because once you unravel the South, you unravel everything. Yeah, that's why they try to make Virginia. They make sure Virginia in South Carolina, they try to say, well, these the hubs of the slaves. No, dog, that's not true, dog. Like, and we don't understand that Virginia at one time was part of Tennessee before they started making these borders and shit. Virginia is Tennessee. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all,
Matter of
I'm gonna give
fact,
y'all a clue.
Bristol.
Look up this book called The Annals of Tennessee, and it'll explain all what I'm just talking about.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Bristol, Tennessee is Bristol, Virginia as well. It's the tri-state.
that's right.
It's the
That's
state
right.
of tri-state.
Just like the Ogeechee River. People don't realize the Ogeechee River flows straight into Tennessee. Up there by where you at, AP. Like
Right.
people don't understand that. Up there where you at is the little Ogeechee. So they make us think Ogeechee is just somewhere in South Carolina, but that river flow all the way through Tennessee, bro. Like so yeah, man. So
It
it's
is.
a lot.
It
It's a lot missing in this history and downplay, but it's coming, man. And y'all doing a good job. I've been listening to y'all for some years, AP. You know that. You,
yeah,
Steve
that's a fact.
Holiday. I've been listening to y'all, but y'all tighten it up, man. I see more and more people coming to the channel. But the same old busters, they come and try to disturb the people. But the information y'all got too strong, man. So keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm gonna be here with y'all, dropping what I know in the chat and keeping it moving, dog. Cause I know everybody that's on this panel is on the right page with our history, man. We got to get rid of that slavery. Like everybody wasn't slaves. Majority of the people wasn't enslaved. I'm gonna put my stamp on it like that. Majority of the people in this country were not slaves like they
That's
trying
a
to tell
fact.
us.
How the hell can we be slaves when we was doing the invaders like this? You
That's
see
a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a fact, AP.
Like,
That's a
how the
fact.
fuck are we slaves when we doing the
Yeah,
invaders like this? I'm
yeah,
talking about
yeah,
real shit, simply.
yeah,
Like, no
yeah.
bullshit. Like, look at this. This is, and not only this, this is took places in Mexico in the middle of the summer. This is like a
Mm-hmm.
September in Mexico. Look what this man got on. He in full guard. They got on the rubber shoes. And they got on some
Yeah,
shit. He dripped up. You
yeah,
understand me?
yeah,
He even
yeah.
he even he even looking at this little man like, look, you's a little guy. You understand me? And this is a Negro. You understand
Man,
me?
listen,
Probably with tattoos
listen.
on his face. Look at it. Matter of fact, let's
You
zoom
got.
into it. Let's look at the tattoo on his face. You know, niggas running around wild as hell today. These young boys, they got tattoos on
Mm-hmm.
their face.
But that's our culture. That's nothing new. The tattoos is that's nothing new, man. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, I'm gonna hop off, man. I just wanted to come on and just chop it up with my fellow Tennessean. You know what I mean?
You know how
But
we
yeah,
do it,
man.
brother.
Yeah, yeah, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You know what you're doing. All you guys, man. The emphasis, they on point with what they doing. I see these brothers hating on the sister with the land tank thing, but it's real. If you do the research, it's real, dog. Like, and but the only thing I would add is some of the Europeans usurped that too. Everything that was ours been usurped by either Native American or the European. For instance, let's take the word Seminole, right?
Right.
Everybody know when that word first came into existence, it was used for black people. Like this word was not used for the red man at all when it was first used. But now when you read about the Seminole, they attach that word to the Native American, which in the beginning that word wasn't for them. So now we got to ask the question: why is you taking what we would call in the planet to some more people when you know that word wasn't applied to those people? They let you know it's a bunch of fuckery and a bunch of usurping going on for some reason. It's on us to figure it out because ain't nobody else gonna figure it out for us. Like the answers is right there, you know, it's right there. But yeah, man, I'm gonna hop on now, AP, man. I appreciate you coming on. Let me chop it up with the old Tennessee fella, man.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Well, you know we do that, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like that. It's a
Yeah,
lot of brothers and sisters in the chat that's from Tennessee, and I'm not living in Tennessee no more, but I'm always in Tennessee. I'm in the Philly area, so I still build with. You know, I like to go and talk about the health culture in Philly. And shout out to Big Dog Philly OG. He
Yeah.
know what's going on. You see
yeah.
what I'm
Much
Yeah, I'm gonna
saying?
be
respect,
I'm gonna be
my
in Memphis
brother.
on the third though. I'm headed to Memphis on the third. I'll be there in about a week and a
Man, we
half,
we
man.
might have to lock in, Brody.
Yeah, I'll be there on the third, man. You know, I'll be there for like 3 or 4 days. I ain't gonna stay there too long. Like I got too much going here in Lincoln, but
I
I'm
know
really
that's
going
right.
for a funeral. One of my homeboy sons down there where he got murdered. So
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
you know. But yeah, but that's home though, man. That's how it is. You got to keep the guard up and keep your head on the swivel around that motherfucker, man. But yeah, I'll be there on the third, man, for a couple of days, man. If you that way, hit me up, baby. I'm matter of fact, my email is tyronewall360 at
Leave it in the private
gmail.com.
chat for me. Leave it in the
Okay,
private
I
chat
got
for
it.
me.
And when if
I'm
you
gonna
that
pop
way
in.
on the third, man, hit me up. We'll get together and
I
say
will,
something,
for
man.
sure, for sure,
I'll
for
show you
sure.
around. I'll show you around the city. We'll go hit Chuck and Lisa up and shit like that. And, and
Yeah,
we'll do
we
some
definitely
things,
gonna
man.
have to do that. We definitely gonna have to do that for sure.
I I got the AP, man.
All right, take it
Much
easy, OG.
respect, my brother.
Be
Much
safe.
respect.
All right, bro. Okay,
Be
man.
safe. Peace, peace. Yeah, man. Shout out to
Peace.
my brother, man, Tight Sound, man. He been around for a while. And listen, man, just to speak on Tennessee, man, the book where I get the information, Natural Aboriginal History of Tennessee, this is where it comes from. You see what I'm saying? Especially when I'm speaking on OLMEC's being in Tennessee and different things like that, this is the book. You feel me? It's called The Natural and Aboriginal History of Tennessee up to the first settlers therein by the white people. in the year 1768. The white people didn't touch down into Tennessee until 1768. You understand me? So when I get the other shit like OLMEC and in America, let's go down. The OLMEC, the HOMEC were the first Issachans who ventured in to come to the Kentucky, where they did not make a permanent settlement. They came in contact with the Talagans and not able to subdue them, they left the country and invaded Tennessee, and the Wigganians in the West Coast and the Carolinians, as well as the Yamasees of Georgia, may be the remains of the Olmec, but the bulk of the nation went to the Uncock, whatever the fuck that word is. So it's pretty much telling you that the Whittigans, which is all kind of tribes, nations. There was a nation in Tennessee, Kentucky area, another nation in Alabama, the Bama, Mississippi area, and then he also explained the Carolina and the Georgia area. All, even the Yamasee, all pretty much being evidence of the OMAC, man. So that's a dope ass book. It's one of the dopest books. Let's go to the title, the history, the Aboriginal history of Tennessee, man. It's a dope ass book. Check it out. Y'all would definitely enjoy it, G. I
What's
dropped this
good,
book.
fam? Okay.
What's going on, Big Dog Philly OG? My bad, OG.
Nah, I ain't know if you dropped off. If you dropped off, I was gonna start talking. You know what I mean? Till
Nah,
you
I ain't
came back.
drop ours.
All right.
We all good. We all good. I just want to drop that phone just to let them know I don't be just making up shit.
I already know. I love it. I know we got a great history here. They
Yeah, if I
just
make a
hid
claim
that
to
shit
something,
from us.
I got a source of where I got it from. Like I'm pulling out my ass or nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's a dope ass book, man. Strictly dealing with the history of Tennessee. So if you're a Tennessean and you ain't got this book, check it out. Hey, but listen, I'm about to get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't gonna be out
Yeah,
here
my
too
brother.
long, man.
Much respect. Have a good night, man. I appreciate
Hey
what
man,
you
it's
do,
all
man.
love, G. It's all love. It's all
All
love.
love,
You
my
already
brother.
know how
Much
we
love
do,
and
man.
respect to everybody in the chat, man, from the OG.
Man, from the
Everybody
OG,
have a good
man.
night, man.
All right, peace, man. Y'all know I usually don't do a live stream at night, man, but I was feeling the energy, man. Y'all be giving me that energy, so I felt like
I'm
I owed
glad you
y'all
did, my
a
good brother.
fire
I'm
bill.
glad
You
you
feel
did.
me? You know what I'm saying? Then I talked to one of the OGs. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'll drop the link right here. I was talking to one of the OGs. He was like, "Yeah, AP, I know you about to do your zooms and shit, which I want to see, but get the people one, a good little something. You know what I'm saying?" I was like, "Man, I got something in the bag. I can, what I mean, put together in about an hour or two. You feel me?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I be music because you hear the baby music in the background. My daughter be around me a lot
Ain't
of the
nothing wrong with
times. That's
that.
why I stay
I just
muted.
want to talk about the culture and the customs of Olmecs Mayans because I seen root words saying somebody, I don't know who he said, but somebody was talking about Olmecs was
Hey, let me
African or some
school the
shit.
people real quick. Let me school the people real quick. I'm these right here, chia seeds. Google them. The Mayans called this their energy right here. Chia seeds. Look it up. That's energy right there.
Yeah, yeah,
That's our people shit. That's who we
yeah.
are. Google it if you think I'm lying.
That's what's up. Shout out to Rashawn. What's going on, brother? Ras.
What's going on with y'all brothers, man? Much respect to y'all platform.
Shit, we about to
Peace.
get out of here, man. What's going on with you? You got a statement, comment, or just want to bring something to the table? Peace and blessings to
Yeah,
you,
I
by the
just
way.
kind of, yeah, peace and blessings to y'all. I just wanted to know, I've been following you a little bit lately, and I just wanted to know, like, what is y'all like goal as for the Aboriginal people?
Like what do y'all want to see accomplished? What is the purpose? I know you got to educate people and and restore people's knowledge and self and things of that nature. But
Yeah, you
I
talking about
mean,
as a whole or me personally?
I think you're an educator, right? Ain't that what you do?
Man, I try to bring some quality information and make sure it's truth. It's a lot of lies out here that our people have been told. So I come to bring the truth. You understand me? I come to bring the truth.
Okay. Now, what about as a whole? Like, what do you want to see for the Aboriginal people?
Well, I want to see what. Well, let's break it down. For the Aboriginal people of America, meaning Negroes in America, because I believe under my research that the majority of black people in America is Aboriginal, unless you came over here during recent times under whatever reasons. So, under this auspice, I believe that we should be in control of things that we was once controlled in. Uh, we should be operating in national commerce. We need to have seats in political tables, and we need to be able to uh, uh, also, yeah, and then that's pretty much it, because that's going to take care of everything else.
And I totally agree
Okay,
with the
so
brother.
okay, so you think we gonna accomplish that by making more enemies or more allies?
Well, absolutely, that's a good question. And I believe you will be able to accomplish it with allies, right? But and that's in a perfect scenario, of course. That means if your plan failed, you need help, you can call plan B. And if plan B don't work, you can call plan C. Okay, so dealing within a perfect scenario, yes. In reality, we don't have that. We don't even have economic gain to what's going on. Even though we make more money than most countries in the world, we spend more money than anybody in America. We need to get a control of our economic footing. And, that's what I believe. But dealing with allies, I don't believe that we need to be allying with other foreign blacks that come over here and undermine us and ride the same umbrella as Native Americans
I agree with you on that. I
or
agree with you
white
on that.
people. Because look at it like this: all these foreign blacks, Nicki Minaj, and you can name a conglomerate of them, right? Junebug Challenge, anybody. And what's funny is I bring that up because the brother Michael B. Jordan just came out with a new liquor product, a new rum. You ever heard of rum?
Right. Yeah, I know. I heard about that whole thing with him and Nikki
And
and shit.
you heard about the backlash about him not being able to use it because he's not Trinidadian. And this is
Right,
a twofold conversation that happens because Trinidadian, like Nicki Minaj, to come over here and benefit off a Negro, aka Aboriginal Negro culture, right? With no regard and no nothing. Okay, and then
right.
when something else happens, on the flip side, they want to cut it off because we don't meet the criteria. And this happens on a micro and a macro level. So what I'm saying is you cut off anybody. All skin folk ain't your kinfolk. And what you got to deal with is getting an economic gain. We must cut the borders out. Fuck these other black foreigners. Fuck these other Africans. Fuck whoever else that ain't North American Negroes. Because you motherfuckers didn't come when we was getting beat during Jim Crow. You wasn't here during the early stages in the goddamn 30s. You came after benefits had already been established. Civil Rights Act of 1968 is when you seen a large infiltration of Jamaican, Caribbeans, and other blacks around the world, brother. So this is what we're dealing with, and we got to do what we got to do as Aboriginal people to uplift our people, man, and to give them social and economic gain.
Cause what I want to say real quick, my brothers, is because we're the lie that they put out is being unveiled. People are waking up from that out of Africa lie, all that shit, and knowing that they're indigenous to hair.
I feel
Nicki
y'all. I feel
Nicki
y'all.
Minaj Nicki Minaj is only got the voice to speak because she literally rode the coattail of culture built by Black
Yeah,
Americans.
yeah. She really contradicted herself. And if Michael B. Jordan had any sense, he'd have called that out because she rode our way. So ain't no way in hell she could tell somebody what to do about some, you know what I'm saying, other people's culture.
And this is
See
not
how
the
she a
first
culture
time
vulture.
that
Yeah.
this happens. It happens every day. It happens on in your neighborhood with your local Jamaicans or your local Africans that move in. They all undermine your Black American ass. They know
Right.
exactly who you are, and you know exactly who they is. They don't wish to be like you. They automatically separate, and that's fine with me. And I'm willing to be cool with that. And I can uplift that, and I can promote that, and I can, you know what I mean. I can even help with that. You see what I'm saying? But to
All right.
come
I just got.
over, but to come over here and pillage and then undermine us is not going to happen. If it's going to be a one way street, it's going to be a one way street.
All right. Let me ask you one more thing. I ain't gonna take up too much more of your time.
No problem.
What you think about? What you think about meeting people where they at? I mean, do you feel like we really have enough time to wait till everybody really just get fully educated? 'Cause, I mean, it's so much anti-black, anti-aboriginal, anti-indigenous, African. It don't matter what you call yourself, more whatever. It's so much anti-black energy in the world and in America. Do you really think that we had a time to educate everybody? Don't you think we should just start meeting people where they at and building from where we at?
Well, Well, I mean, we're building where we at, and it's gonna start with everybody, and this is when it gets into each and everybody else personal. 'Cause, all right, you see what I'm saying? uh we just make a wild estimate. There's 100,000 people that's intuitive with this indigenous information. Each and every one of those might have a different mission statement, which is intuitive to the movement and the structuring of our people in America. So what my mission statement is, and what my mission statement is devout to, and what I took an oath to, and what I'm going to plan out to do might be totally different than yours, but they might be in great causes to the movement. You see what I'm saying? So I
Absolutely,
believe I believe
absolutely.
people need to pick what they want, pick what they want to do to reiterate what bricks can they bring to the foundation to make sure it's sturdy enough, and then apply that because it's each one teach one. The only thing that's going to be left around after we're all said and done is the impact that you left on them. So, and this is what we're trying to push, brother.
Okay. Well, I appreciate what you're doing, man. I don't want you to think I'm hating on you and
No,
nothing like that.
absolutely not. These are very valid questions. I haven't had no questions like that asked in a while, and I appreciate those questions, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
much
salute y'all,
appreciated,
man.
my
Keep
brother.
doing the work. I appreciate every brother educating and enlightening our people. I'm all the way 100% for that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the work y'all brothers doing, man. Salute y'all. Y'all stay safe, and y'all stay well lit up.
I appreciate you too, brother. Be safe and
Yep.
be
Peace,
blessed.
my brother.
All right.
Peace. Hey man, if anybody else got any questions in here, I take 10 to 15 more minutes to answer any more questions from anybody in the chat. 10 to 15 more minutes. Anybody hit the link, man, if you appreciate it. Let me shout out PG for the cash out donation. Said thanks for sharing knowledge. I appreciate you. I appreciate you here, and PG got us for being here to receive the information as well,
Much
sister.
love, goddess. Much love.
Much
Hit
love.
that like button and share this on all your platforms.
Absolutely. Share this on all your platforms. Shout out to Cheryl Curry also for the Cash App donation. I appreciate that again as well. Please hit the like button, share this around to all your social media outlets, and support the channel if you want to. The biggest thing you can do is share this. Like, go make a post right now on the TikTok. Go make a post right now on your Snapchat, your Twitter, your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube if you can. All right. So, yeah, we got that out the way. If anybody want to hit the link that I just dropped in the chat to ask any more questions before we get out of here,
Hey,
I
dig
will.
this, bruh.
I will
I want
explain.
people to Google that chia seeds, man. That's our food
Yeah, make sure y'all Google the chia seeds.
seeds.
Yeah,
They
the
call it that
chia seeds.
ancient superfood.
Body food. Yeah, I know what it is. That's body food for the. It's what they will use during certain times of long building structures. Maybe building these great pyramids They'll take
It's
some of them
superfood.
seeds. They'll
Yes.
take some of them seeds, crush them down, mix it with a water, make it like a paste. You feel what I'm saying? Like a the fuck am I looking for? Like a
They was
oatmeal.
drinking it,
You
my
feel me?
brother.
Yeah, they was
It,
drinking it. Yeah, like an
it
oatmeal. It
was
was like
putting
food. They was
energy in the
chewing it.
body.
They throw some honey and agave and sweet shit in there to sweeten it up, and
Yeah,
they'll
there
take
you
that shit up.
go.
Yeah, I know all about that shit, G. Come on now.
It's good for us. We're good.
It's for
We're
your
good.
memory cells, man. It's to get it's to get that shit back and rhyme, man. It lines your neutrons, man. It turn the motherfuckers from 6 to 9, man. It turns to give it a 180 degree, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to tell them too. I love it. What's up, Beast Mode?
Beast Mode, what's up, man? You got a
Salute,
question, comment, or statement before we get out of here? What up, dog?
salute, salute.
Salute.
And
Damn, Beast Mode. Oh, okay, he
but I'm
came back. I ain't
asking
even
a
looking back
question.
on.
My question is this: what happens if our objective or our thought process? What is the what if there's a possibility that there's an error in it?
I mean, errors occur. You know, errors occurs naturally. Some errors occur by operating and somebody, molding it that way. You feel what I'm saying? But sometimes an error could be good. Sometimes an error causes you to look at data that you didn't know that you would not even take the time to look at to upgrade it, to update it.
Right. So let me just elaborate real quick on my question. Right. My question is proposed that way because we talk about melanated people that's on different in different locations on different rocks, different soils, different earths, whatever the case may be. But it's already
For
been
sure.
proven that a majority of it, right, especially if you include DNA, right, most of it come from here, right? So if they were facing atrocities or whatnot, right, would they ever had time to come over here and help us during Jim Crow era, right? If they facing their own atrocities is where they at, right? Right? Would they ever had the time to? Now I ain't speaking for the masses. I'm just saying for the selective few because
I'm
that
not understanding what you're saying, big brother. I'm not understanding what you're
Hey,
saying.
I got him. I got him. Let me basically say, he basically saying that because they're going through atrocities in their country, they probably couldn't help us because of the atrocities we were going through. But to me, it seemed like they didn't give a fuck about our atrocities. They were worried about the more of grabbing the white man's purse. How is that cool?
yeah, that's a cool understanding. So I'm saying when we place that label, like right now, like when we look at the islands in Jamaica, right? When we look at the islands abroad, right, they're being persecuted by people that look like them, right? They're being persecuted by their governments that has been set up. So do we take that aggression upon their particular governments, or do we take it amongst the people? That's my question.
Good
That's
ass.
a good. I thought you had the question. I had stepped away. My bad, G.
Now, I think basically with that question, uh, basically we can't deal with their government because their government and our government is working together. So basically, it's going to be between the people
So how are
and
the people at fault? Philly? How are the people right?
they ain't
Why is
at
the
fault. But it's like we ain't at fault here, but we can't worry about other countries right now.
Hey,
We
ask me
gotta
the
we
question one more time, bit, bro. I want to hear it too, cause I want to make sure
okay?
I'm lost. I don't know what's going on. I stepped away. I apologize.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I was just reiterating. I said when we look at it from especially the DNA shit that they got put together, right? We understand that most DNA come from here,
right? From the motherland, right? From the Americas, right? So when they go to these haplotypes, right, and they go to different right situations, right, they saying, okay, well, you got a portion of this and a portion of that, da 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 da, right? Okay, so I'm saying that those particular people within those particular regions or countries or i.e. islands or whatever we want to call it, right? Right, they're being pressed with the nail of persecution from their governments, right? And more than likely, their governments look like people like them, right? Now, just because that government has sold out, right? Do we put this aggression upon the people of these particular regions, right? Do we just say fuck them because they couldn't come help us in our time of need, right? But they've been trying to find a way out. That's
Nah, cause that ain't the some reason or why somebody would say for screw these people, let's just deal with my people. It's a conglomerate of things. You see what
mm,
I'm saying? So it's not
mm,
just because they wasn't here and they didn't look up to America to see what's up or worry about or speak on behalf of what was going on with America's doing Jim Crow. It's because people come here and undermine Black Americans. They speak on bad and speak under down on Black Americans. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They come here and they talk shit about our culture, which we created under the auspice of colonization. They tell us that we shouldn't talk about what these people have done to us. It's a lot of shit that foreigners talk about because they don't have nothing attached to it. They people didn't witness or go through it, so they could
right.
care less. You see what I'm saying? And
Right,
second
but
of all, they not our people.
I'm speaking about when we put that label, right? When we put that label, right? We're including all. We're including the
No,
whole from that particular region. And what I'm saying is that everybody's standpoint
they
ain't
not
that
from America. If they not from America, they not from America.
Bruh, like I said earlier, we
I
got to
mean,
deal with
and
our
listen, and
issues here,
listen.
and then
The
we
and the
can help
reason,
somebody else once we
the
get our
reason,
issues set here.
the reason you don't know a motherfucker, the reason you know a motherfucker not American, cause they tell you. Other than that, you gonna assume that these other blacks is Americans.
right. But what I'm saying, okay, it's understood that
And
yes,
listen,
we have
DNA. Just to touch on your DNA, because it was a long question. Just to touch
mm,
on your DNA conversation. DNA markers, because it's not that they find in specific DNA. No, they're finding markers in the DNA that is
right.
similar. And what they'll do is they'll highlight a country in Africa, and then they a few countries in Africa, and say that that's where this genetic marker is. When they test niggas from all over the North America, and it comes back to the same thing. So, but and what it shows is that these genetic markers that dominates that dominates North American continent is only in small numbers in Africa. You see what I'm saying? So
Right, but that's specifically dealing with the African continent, right? I'm talking about
no,
the
no, 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 no,
Jamaicans,
no, 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 no. DNA is not
okay.
dealing with the continent. It's dealing with the people in the region that has a particular marker that's on that continent and compared to people that got that marker in another continent. They can't tell you which one where one come from. They can just tell you that these markers from this continent also is on this continent.
So did everyone from the continent of Africa agree to those consensus?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, obviously, if they took the test and genetic testing was done, pointing out sequences of the markers that point out deformities in the markers, then that's what they're talking about. I mean,
Right.
there haven't really.
I'm not I understand the passion, right? And I understand the accused that are being accused, right? And I understand the reasons therefore. But what I don't understand is if we don't have a pinpoint confession, right, that everybody agrees with this consensus, right? right? That's supposed to represent
I
the whole,
mean,
because basically
I
we
can
getting this information from the government.
I mean,
We're not getting this from the people.
I can prove that them people not us through DNA. I can prove it through culture. I can prove it through contributions. I can prove it through the eye test. I can prove that shit through a lot of other things besides DNA. It just seems like that modern day Afrocentrics tend to go with the DNA talking point. And I've been tackling that DNA talking point. You brought up DNA in this particular conversation.
Yes, sir.
So that's why I alluded to that point of the conversation. DNA
Right.
is only bringing up random data. It does not insert a migration, and it does not connect you to a specific landmass. Okay,
Okay,
this is
so
just fact.
when we speak about migration, right, or when we talk about crossbreeding, or i.e., whatever the case may be, right, do those particular governments of those particular regions, do they give approval for that particular migration?
What migration? I don't even know what you're talking about for real. You're gonna have
Um,
to be a lot more specific, brother. Like real
okay,
talk.
when we making this exclusion of Jamaicans, right?
Okay, okay.
Okay, even though that there was a migration, even though that there was crossbreeding, even though that there was a swirl, a mixture, right? Right? Is it the people or is it the government saying that they're different?
Obviously, you just said it within your sentence, and this is the equation for you. Can you crossbreed with your same people?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's just like, for instance, if you're given a prison sentence, right? Right? You're locked away, right? And you fuck with the guard, right? Yes, you just crossbreed it, right? Because the guard is free.
Okay, if that's what you say, brother.
I'm just ask. I mean, I'm saying it, but I'm also asking, like we gotta really juggle this thing and
But
iron
I'm
out
saying
the
Jamaicans is not
wrinkles.
from America. I don't know what you're saying, G.
Say that one more time, AP.
Jamaicans are not from America. The
You
Caribbean islands is not the American islands.
okay? Okay, but see, I need more. I mean, I'm not saying that it's your responsibility, but I'm just saying, like, all my life, right? All my existence, and I've been breathing more air than probably a lot of people that's on this platform, on listening, whatever, right?
Right.
I've been aware that Jamaicans, yes, they're from a landmass of Jamaica, but that's considered the Americas. So I'm trying to understand, like, I mean, is there not enough to fight? Like why make that fight right now at this particular time?
I mean, yeah, I'm not. I'm just. See, it's not a fight. It's more me just stating the facts. Like I said, I'm not here to do anything besides bring the truth. If you can prove to me that Jamaica sits on the same plate tectonic that the American soil continent does, then I hush my mouth. Other than that, it sits on another plate tectonic, making it another landmass separate than America. Simple.
So, oh, go ahead, brother. My bad. I didn't
No,
mean
no,
to cut
no,
you.
no,
Go
no.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So plate tectonics is what determines continents.
I mean,
That's what we saying.
then literally saying that they literally not connected to America.
No, no. Understand my question. Is plate tectonics, right? The reason for the naming of certain continents. Could those plate tectonics ever be connected at one point in time?
I don't think plate tectonics connect. If when they do, it creates a mountain. I don't know what the fuck happened. I think when plate
Okay.
tectonics rub together, it's fucking earthquake and World War Five and shit.
Right.
Total destruction.
Yeah, some
Right.
shit is getting moved, basically.
If plate tectonics touch, nigga, it's the end of it's another reset about to happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But at the same time, we do know that they move, right? So we got to take that in consideration, right? We do know that no matter what atrocities that occur when they do move, right? We do understand that they move. right? Now, if we gonna say that the liar is a liar from the beginning, right? Right? Okay, then that's what it is. Okay, because the liar is the one who changed the names of the continents.
Listen, if that's the case, man, if we saying that all these land masses connected because of water and the land up under connected, then there's no argument with motherfuckers calling you an African and that's your brothers and shit. If that's the
Well,
case, I
well,
don't
we don't
agree
have
with
to
that.
go. We
I
don't. We
don't
don't have
agree
to
with that.
go that intense.
Well,
What I'm
well, you
saying,
will have to. You can't cut it off at one. If you're gonna remove the water and all the lands connecting, you connected to Africa according to your theory.
right? But what's the big issue with
So
that?
that means there should be no issue with you niggas having Africans
Okay,
come in
watch
here
this.
talk about
Watch.
Africa and what Africa did.
No, no,
I don't agree with
I'm
that though.
speaking. I understand where it comes with it when it's dealing with the Pan Africans, right? But if we saying that we took people from here over there, right? Either way you cross it, right? Either way you cross it, right? Right? If we took Aboriginals from here over there, right? It right. You need a bridge to get over, right? You need a connection to get over, right? Right? Just like we talking on the phone right now, right? We got to have the proper connection, right?
Or you could have just used the boat, man.
Nah. I mean, I get it, but again, I just think we need to be very very careful when we making
They
the
got boats.
distinction.
They got huge boats that's found and made by Phoenicians, early AD times, BC time. They got huge Egyptian boats, huge Phoenician boats, huge goddamn Chinese boats. Come
Right,
on,
but
man.
just because you took a trip on a boat does not necessarily mean that you're not family, right? It's plenty of boats that went across the Mississippi, right? It's plenty of boats that went to South
Man,
America.
I'm just telling y'all the truth. Jamaica is not part of America, man. The Caribbean islands it. We do a lot of trading with them people, with them brothers and sisters over there. Commerce, maybe even mixed and mingled. That's a fact.
Okay. Well, I'm actually looking forward, and if you need any support, brother, I honor your research. So when you come back with more information and more detail about this in particular subject, if like I said, if you need support or whatever financial to get certain books, certain information, boom, hit me up, let me know, right, and then we can cross examine. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like I said, I'm just putting out the truth. If somebody want to go against it, that's fine. I
Well,
stand
it's
corrected. I stand corrected if I'm wrong, but I got data
right.
saying otherwise. So if somebody want to put their data on the line against my data, then we can do that. It's that
Oh,
simple.
okay. Well, what about? Okay, let me ask you
And
this.
I love brothers from Jamaica. One of my old heads I chill with almost every day. You feel me? Take care of. He a Jamaican.
Let
Born
me
and
ask you
raised
this
in
real quick.
Jamaica. Good brother of mine. So I'm saying,
Do
I
you
don't hate
have to
him. No
have
Jamaican.
a debate
He shit to hate
person?
about.
Do you have to have a debate person, or could you just do it solo?
Well, I would want to see the combatant information. If you know, I would want to
Okay,
see the
because
opposition information.
this is what I'm presenting, right? I shoot you a band, right? If you just do it dolo and just whatever you came up with to come to that realization versus having somebody cutting you off or i.e. debate and all that old fuck shit, right? I'll shoot you a band, right? Just for your research, right? And then we can just concoct, do it like that.
That's fine too, and I can give it to you privately in the back, and you can take it, research, and study it, and look it, and pass it on.
All right, facts.
Born free. The link is in the chat, bro. I don't hate on Jamaicans, bro. Ain't shit to hate on. Promise. I told you. I'm just stating the facts, bro. That's like saying Americans is Jamaicans. We're not. Sorry.
No, I never said you hated Jamaicans. I'm just
No,
saying when you
I
say
know that.
that
Somebody in the
they're
chat,
not aboriginal.
somebody in the chat said that, and I'm just saying.
Oh,
I said
oh, my
I
bad,
ain't,
my
I ain't
bad.
hating on Jamaicans, and
Thousand pardons,
Jamaicans
thousand
just not
pardons.
Americans, and Americans not Jamaicans. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
And it could be some truth to that. You know what I'm saying? It just it. I'm just at a critical moment, right? Because I'm sitting on the backside or on the bench, right, and I'm ready to go up, right? Right. I don't know what everybody else is waiting for, but I ain't waiting for everybody else, right? But I'm like, okay, well, let me iron out these wrinkles, make these creases, right, and make shit solid before I actually flip the script. You see what I'm saying? And you know when all this new shit start coming in, okay, I understand about the Pan Africans, I understand about the Black European, I understand about the Black Irish, I understand all that shit, right? I understand all that, but it's like, okay, now we want to go to Jamaica, we want to go to the Caribbean, right? We want to go to Belize, right? We want to go to, I mean, goddamn. I mean, like, goddamn, okay, okay, as though we didn't have enough on our plate. It's just like more being added to the plate.
Yo, is Madagascar a part of Africa?
I'm not for sure, bro. I'm not even for sure. I'm not even for sure. I'm not even gonna
Bahama.
lie to you. I would assume that it is. I don't
It is.
know.
It is. Papua New Guinea is off the coast of Indonesia or India, one of the two, but it's a part of it. The surrounding
Yeah,
isles, like they're not separate from the landmass that is right next to. Texas is further away from Jamaica, like Florida. If you in Florida, Texas is farther from you than Jamaica is. That's not. I don't see how like you putting that like as if somebody's over in Asia or something like that. The people in the Caribbean come from the Mayans. The people in the Caribbean migrated from Central America and South America.
you saying
There's
what?
research out there. The people in the Caribbean migrated from Central and South America. They come from the Mayans. That's why there's a pyramid off the coast of Cuba and several underwater structures found in the Caribbean.
I don't know about that. I ain't never heard about that.
Never heard it. You taught me that, AP, about the pyramid off the coast of Cuba.
Yeah,
You
Cuba.
taught me that.
Yeah.
I learned that from you. Yeah, off the coast of Cuba. Cuba's in the Caribbean. All them people are Mayans. They migrated there from Central America and South America a couple thousand years ago.
There's different classifications of what these islands are.
They're
Jamaica
American
doesn't
Isle.
sit.
They're considered a part of America. The Isles of America. Other countries and continents have isles. They don't separate them. They're right next to the island, so they're right next to the continent, so they're considered a part of it. Just like Madagascar in Africa, it's an isle. There are several different isles in Africa and every other continent. Japan is a part of Asia. Japan is not separate from Asia. It's a part of Asia.
Jamaica sits on a different plate tectonic headed west of America.
But that doesn't mean that it wasn't that the
It
people from
cuts.
Central and South America didn't migrate there if it's
It cuts
not that
off.
far away.
It cuts off though, bro. That's
Just
that's.
like the Maroons was able to travel from Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti, the Bahamas, to Louisiana, Mississippi, them areas, Georgia, Florida, those areas very easily.
I
Whether or
mean, you
not
can
under
literally. I mean, just because you can island hop from an island that's in close proximity to you, because you can literally go from the most northern regions of America, island hop and be in Russia to islands that is literally connected to Russia. Okay, so what I'm saying is, I got other history just saying, updated history just saying. Now, I'm not saying that these people are not close. I'm not saying that these people are not in close proximity. I'm not saying that these people hadn't did trade, it wasn't business. These people are not the same people.
well, these people,
It's
to be more specific, are the Olmec and Maya. Those are the people that inhabited the Caribbean.
Those are the people who are called the Carib Indians prior to Arawak and all that. Those are the people who are the Caribs.
What
They're
source are
well
you? What
documented throughout.
I'm just saying. Where you getting that from? I would love to see that source.
I mean, I could pull up sources on
I
it. I'm on
mean,
my
you
phone,
ain't
but
got to rush or nothing. But I would just love to see the source where it says that OLMEC went to the islands and they became Taino and Arawak or whatnot.
okay. 1 second.
I haven't never seen a source like that. It is islands in America though. It's islands throughout Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, all connected to the Americas that sits on the plate tectonics plates of America.
So, brother, how y'all doing?
Peace and blessings. How you doing, Sister Slow?
I'm good. You know what? I jumped up here to ask you real quick. What
Hey, how you
about
doing?
I'm good. What about Liberia? I don't hear y'all talk about that much.
Liberia?
Yes.
We were just going in on Liberia last week, and that's why you find genetic markers there connecting the two Americas.
Oh wow, I missed a lot. Okay.
Libya, the people from America got took to Libya during the 1800s. Libya, Cameroon, and what's the other place? Sierra Leone, and they did tests recent time. Found that guy Perry DNA going back 300 something thousand years. They did
Mhm.
further testing in other places where they dropped us off at, like Libya, Cameroon, Sierra Leone, and they end up finding that same DNA out there in that way. So yeah, we just did a bit on that like last week. We just bit on that last week. Hmm.
But I mean specifically to Liberia, bro, where the people like a lot of our ancestors may have even went there to settle when they were doing a lot of the trying to do a lot of slave stuff taken over here in the early 1900s. You know, that's the
That's
only
what I'm talking about. During the 1800s, they sent slaves over there to Liberia. That's during the American colonization society. You know what I'm saying? Under the help of
No, I ain't talking about that. Hold on, maybe
oh,
it's
you
something
talking about
different
something
you talking
more
about.
recent?
Well, I know in the early 1900s, right? Like I don't know exactly what year, but there were a lot of the indigenous, right, that said, okay, they doing this, and that in America. We about to leave here and we gonna create something somewhere else, like how we be saying we want to do now, right? So what they did, they got together and they went over to Liberia, and they have that particular continent where you can only be indigenous in order to be a resident or whatever of that continent. And they went there to settle themselves. Didn't nobody send them over there. And that's where, like, say if me or you, right, like how we saying go, we want to build something here. If we say, well, let's go to Africa, say 10 or 20,000 of us or whatever decided we wanted to go there, because we're indigenous to America, we automatically become citizens there. And that's the only place where you have to be an indigenous person to become a citizen there. And I don't think it's the only place. It might be three altogether, but I know that's the main one where a lot of our people come from, because we have ancestry and definitely roots. Because going back to that time, some of those ancestors left here and they went there.
Mm.
Yeah, check that out, bro. I wanted to see if that was the same thing you was talking about, because sometimes thinking of those cities, a lot of them sound alike, but the stories too and the different things that you already know, they tell us this and they tell us that, but then it's factual stuff that they don't be wanting us to know the true facts of, because obviously it'd be beneficial to us if we want to, take advantage of it, basically. Period.
Nah, that's all good. Born free. Why you why you mad for? You big mad, bro, about the truth, bro. I don't know why you want to be American so much. I don't know why you mad for, G. I'm just putting the data out, G. And this ain't nothing that I'm just making up, y'all. I promise y'all. I wouldn't make up
Now,
nothing like this. I just
I got a
update my
question. I
research.
got a question about those Titanic plates, right? Who made records of those?
Man, I don't
Mm,
know, man. We ain't about to do all that, G. You can do all
mm,
that on
mm.
your other time. If you want to just
No,
discredit everything,
that's
then
a
you can do that.
No, AP, just hear me out just real quick, brother. Like, who made those records, right? Because if we saying DNA is fucked up, right? And if we saying the history is fucked up, right? Right? We can't go on no Titanic plates and let that form our decision because it's coming from the same source that we saying that's fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you, bro.
And that's just out of love, brother. I'm not saying that you wrong. I'm not even discrediting your research. Fuck whoever hating on you, right? Because I know
It's
that
all
you digging
good.
for the truth. You know what
I
I'm saying? I know you digging for the truth.
I don't put out information on it several times though. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Okay. But I know that you digging for the
But
truth.
I'll do it again though. I'll do it again though. I definitely not hating on Jamaicans. I just don't. I want that to be clear. I don't hate on Jamaicans. I got love
Yes,
for
sir.
all the brothers around the world that's in the island. I got friends in all kind of islands. See, that's from all kind of islands or whatnot. Shit, but shit, we just not the same, G. We're not the same people. Some of us mixed in too. You know what I mean? Where motherfuckers, it is what it is.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I hear you, right? I hear you, right? But what I seen, right? What I seen from the Jamaican culture, what I seen from the Belizean culture, what I've seen, right? I've actually experienced. Like I got more love from them than I ever did from anybody that was claiming Aboriginals back in the 80s and 90s.
That's what's up, bro. I ain't here to speak on your experience, bro. I ain't. I'm just
Right.
here to put the
So
truth
I'm
out, G.
just saying, like that's a real topic, right? And so if we just using Titanic plates and that alone about where some land mass is on some Titanic plates, I'm saying who is producing the information on that? That's all I'm saying.
Shit, you might have to look it up, bro. Might have to look it up one good time.
Is that Aboriginal? Is that coming from us?
I mean, most of this information. I mean, I don't give a fuck who says it. It could be a damn Billy Goat who tell me the truth. Long as it's the
Okay.
truth, I don't give a fuck. It
Mm,
could be a damn bird. If I can tell you the truth, listen.
right.
Double check your work. Go look up the research if you ain't said it.
That's righteous. That's righteous. Study to show yourself approved. That's righteous.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we all melanated and we all indigenous to the northwestern hemisphere with our own accomplishments and contributions. I'm just saying Jamaica is its own separate landmass with its own history and contributions and shit. You feel me? That's all.
And just in all fairness, anybody that's in the chat, like I understand we all gonna develop a comment, right? But
Nah, it's
I
a butt hurt Jamaican in the chat. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He one of the ones that'll undermine you. He the one of the ones I was talking about. He fit that category on my kids.
but just out of respect, not just respect for from what I'm saying or respect for AP, but respect for yourself, right? If you got a disagreement, right, hit the screen button, right, and beam up and express yourself because
they ain't got no facts to prove it.
oh,
You know, if I make a
my
claim,
bad.
I got plenty of sources to back it. You
I'm
feel
not
me?
I'm not chopping nobody. Yeah, righteous.
If I make a claim, motherfucker gonna ask for the information. So if I hear somebody else making the opposite claim, I'm gonna ask for the information. That's just simple. You know what I'm saying? That's just respectful to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's how the information is. Like I said at the beginning, I stand corrected if somebody prove me wrong with credible sources. You know what I mean? I ain't fucked up with it.
I put a link in the background. It's a link to a I don't know if it's a PDF or not, but it's a document talking about the different groups of people that inhabited the Caribbean.
Okay.
So you can pull it up
I'm
if you
clicking
want
on
to talk about the last
asset dot
7,000 years.
Cambridge.
Yeah.
Okay. Will do. Thank you, brother.
I'm on my phone, so I can't read it, but it talk about how
Nah, but
the
elaborate on it. I'm gonna definitely look into it. I ain't here to debunk anything. I'm just gonna look into what you said, bro. Real shit.
okay. Yeah, just talk
Peace
about
and
how the
love, brothers. I'm
Mayans.
about to get out of here real quick. I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize. Y'all
That's
have a
cool.
good one, though. I'm out.
Hey, salute, sister.
All right.
So,
All
All
right.
right.
Peace and
Peace. So
blessings.
yeah,
I'm
it
about to
just talk
pull it.
about
I'm about to
yeah,
pull it up
you
for
can.
everybody.
You can.
So what is it? What is it saying now?
No, it's just talking about the Kalanango and the Mayans and the Caribs, like the people that was in the Caribbean prior to colonization and how they got there.
Oh yeah, we know people was going back and forth. I'm not down denying that. I'm not denying that. I would
I
never
mean,
deny
Peace,
that.
peace,
they
peace,
not. What's up, man? What's going on, Pete?
peace to the chat, to everybody on the panel. Peace to the chat. How
salute,
you
brother.
doing? How you doing, man?
I'm
Peace and
good, man.
blessings to everybody. Peace and blessings.
I'm in the chat. And I'm just confused because I thought we went over this like years ago. AP.
We was over what again, brothers?
Um, I don't know.
Just
Like,
putting that
what's
truth.
the
I
confusion?
don't
I don't
know.
understand what's the confusion about because I know that the islands is a part of the Americas. The Jamaican island, Jamaica, all of the islands, not just Jamaica. There, you could, if you go on the map, bro, you could see a trail of islands connecting South America to North America. A trail of islands that connect both land masses. That's how we used to travel as people on the boats, bro. You notice, AP, you notice.
I'm not saying people didn't travel, brother. I'm not denying that. I never once denied that.
So my claim is that I'm not saying that I'm you. I would never claim to be you or what you are, because I'm my own person. I can never be you, and you can never be me, bro. But when you speak on Jamaicans, you speak negatively and you speak widely, like all Jamaicans is like that. I'm sure there's good and bad Jamaicans, like there's good and bad people everywhere on the planet. But at the end of the day, bro, it's not the majority. You speaking on our people like we're all the same.
But listen though, born free. I know you can't say you us because we not the same. And what I'm simply saying is not the. I'm only saying that Jamaica is not part of America. This is just facts. I'm not here with the chit chat. I'm not
Prove it.
here with the.
Prove
I'm
it.
not. I
Bring your
never.
source and prove it.
I just.
Bring your source and
I'm
prove
gonna
it.
pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull out the plate tectonic source that I'm breathing on right now.
No,
Uh,
no, 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 no. What I'm saying, just Google if Jamaica is a part of America, and you will see, bro. A simple Google search could tell you that. It's
bro,
considered actually Jamaica is
I don't,
considered a part of North America. It's considered.
I don't have to Google to look for
You see what I'm
answers, right?
saying? So there,
I'm gonna go to the primary research from the actual experts that's saying it, right? Not from some site that you gonna pull up. And this is another thing. I never had it on Jamaicans. I don't think about Jamaica really. You see what I'm
you
saying?
always talk shit
When
about
I do,
Jamaicans, bro.
name one
Every
thing I
Yeah,
say
you
time,
kind of do, bro. You
bro.
kind of
Every
do. I'm just
time I
being
listen to
honest.
you, for the most part, you always talking shit about Jamaicans. Always. I listen to you, bro. I don't be taking it personal all the time.
you
But it's the
can't.
time
I
for this
mean, it
event.
is what it is.
But why do you do that though? Why do you talk bad about Jamaicans? What's the problem with Jamaicans?
See, this the thing though. This the
Yeah.
thing. Once again, in general, Jamaicans come over here, talk shit, and undermine Black Americans.
How? Tell
So
me
when
how.
black, so when
Bro,
black,
black
okay,
Americans undermine black Americans, bro. You not about to put,
see,
bro. That's not
but
No, no, no,
OLMEC. That's
no. I
not
get no.
OLMEC
We
outside.
we're gonna
That's
that's
not being
cool.
accountable, bro. You're not. You can't do that, man.
Listen. That's cool for Black Americans. That's true. That may be true. Jamaicans disrespect other Jamaicans, but I'm not going to Jamaica telling Jamaicans not to disrespect other Jamaicans. You understand me? And I'm not disrespecting Jamaicans in Jamaica. So
okay.
this
Okay.
is another this is another thing. This is
Yeah.
another thing. Jamaicans come
Hmm.
over here and undermined it on several
Yeah.
videos and and several political games, even on to the
Mm.
micro level. I got tons of videos on Jamaicans speaking their feelings, and Caribbeans and Islanders speaking their feelings on Black Americans by large numbers. In general, these people come over here and undermine you. They ride the same goddamn coattail as white supremacy. They under here to do a job. They know if they don't follow Zaddy, they ass going back to that island where they came from. So they willing to do whatever they got to stay here. And so in the midst of this, they undermine and they talk shit about Black Americans. This is just the facts, bro. I don't hate on
All right,
people. I'm
so
just
so
telling
all
the
right, so
truth, bro.
so all right, cool. So you want
Okay.
to know
Okay.
what's
Okay.
hypocritical about that? No, no, I'm gonna just say this real quick. I'm gonna let
Y'all
you go
can't be
ahead.
Yeah. Go
butthurt
ahead. Go
about
ahead.
it.
Go ahead.
Like
It's a fact,
Go ahead.
I'm
bro.
what's hypocritical about that? Like I said, as many videos as you can pull up about what you just said. I can pull up videos about Black Americans undermining Black Americans in North,
In
Central,
America,
or South, and it don't even
in
matter. All
America,
around North, whether you up on the
this is
East Coast,
American.
or
This is
North,
American
South,
matter,
or
though.
West. Or
Just
it
listen. This
don't
is
matter. You're not
American
gonna
matter, though.
you
This
can't
is
be
American matter.
no,
We don't
no,
need
no.
nobody
Like
else.
I
We
said, the
don't need no.
Caribbean
We
is a
don't
part.
listen.
The
We don't
Caribbean is a
need no
part of the
other
Americas, bro.
outsiders. We don't need no other outsiders. It's not
Okay. Okay.
Americans
Okay. Hold on. Can I say something?
who's obviously claiming another place. The reason I know a Jamaican is from Jamaica or is a Jamaican because he tell me he's fucking Jamaican. He got a Jamaican flag. He's claiming his culture, separating himself naturally based off his own understanding of who the fuck he is.
The
You
Right.
same
understand
way
me?
you
Exactly.
say,
So
the
And
so
that's
same
so
way
yeah.
you say,
so
the
so
same way you
so
say you
so
the
so
tribe
so
that you
just
are,
like
and you
Yeah.
so
I don't
separate
just
want to
from
like
turn.
so
other
just
tribes
like
indigenous
black
to
so
Americans.
just like Black Americans is doing shit to motherfucking Black Americans in America don't mean a goddamn thing. That's our issue that we got to deal with. We don't need
Okay.
other motherfucking people coming over speaking on our issue. You know why?
Yeah. You're
Because
right.
you know why? Because Black Americans is not going to fucking Jamaica speaking on your fucking issues and telling you what you need to do in your fucking country. In your fucking country. Period.
I
Respect the
mean,
order. That's all I'm saying.
bro. You know what? You know what? The AP. I don't want to turn this into an argument. Like
It's
we're
not an
grown men,
argument.
and we don't have to be in our feelings when we're talking. You know what I'm saying? I just want to reason with you to find out what this issue you have with us is coming from. So now
Bruh,
you
if
put your
all I
stuff on
listen,
the table. Hold on.
I just
Can I
simply
just
said, go ahead,
Okay,
go ahead, go ahead.
let me finish my spiel, bro. So what I'm saying is, bro, I don't have no problem with you because I've been listening to you guys forever. Now, if you have a problem with a few Jamaicans that you see making videos, bro, that doesn't speak for the majority of Jamaicans. You know how much Jamaicans are here in America? You know how much of them here in the North? It's over
Uh,
300,000 Jamaicans here, bro. So when you speak, we contribute so much to this economy. The American embassy alone is making bank off of Jamaican people, bro.
man, listen, of
So
course,
what I'm saying, hold on,
of
hold on, hold
course,
on. Let me
as
finish.
long as
Just
you
let me
gonna
finish.
feed the pockets
Let
to
me
the
finish. Let me finish, bro.
colonizer, they gonna keep allowing you to come here. Of course, that's why
Let
you
me finish.
undermine us.
Let me finish, my brother. I don't undermine.
You cannot.
Majority of
I bet you can't say that same situation in reverse and say, "Oh yeah, Jamaicans support Black American business 300,000 more than anybody in the world." You, of
yeah,
course,
bro.
no, that shit don't happen like that.
Yeah,
That
look,
shit
look,
don't happen.
look.
They support their own people. G, let's be
When we
real.
come here, who do we live amongst? Who do we come amongst? Do we go live with white people? Don't we come amongst the brothers and sisters? And we share, we build together. I don't see, like, in all of the communities that I've been in America, I've never seen no separation between Jamaicans and Americans and the North American people. Never. We live together in unity as one. I don't know what world you're
Ain't
living
no
in, bro. I don't know if in
man. Listen,
Tennessee. I don't
everywhere
know if
you
in
go.
Tennessee, bro. Can I finish? I don't know if in Tennessee where you grew up, you know, island people separate themselves from you guys, but not
I see
where
it
I
in
live.
Philly.
I'm
I
from
see it
New
in New
York.
York. I see it in
I've been in
Jersey.
New, bro. I've been in New York. I
I
grew up,
lived in Philly.
I
I
don't, I
see it
don't,
in
I,
Jersey. I see it in New York. What
bro.
are
You
you
I'm
talking
in
can't
about?
say
Philly.
that.
I'm in Philly, and I don't see that.
Brooklyn,
It's Jamaican
New
bars
York,
all
You
up and down
crazy?
Florida,
West Philadelphia. You're
Chicago,
not about to see that,
Atlanta,
bro. My
That's the
cousin
only
be
Georgia.
spot
making
they at
Caribbean
is in West
bars
Philadelphia.
every
Name another
weekend,
So
heavy
bro.
spot they at,
Down the
and they
bottom
are with
near
the
58th
Africans.
Street,
Who else
bro.
in West
What do you
Philadelphia?
mean?
and
Africans.
yes,
Who
What
bro,
do
else
you
in
and
West
say?
yes,
I
Philadelphia
got
heavy?
family in New York.
Africans.
I got family in New York, and they good out there, bro. They not beefing with
Who else
nobody
out
that's
there in the
around them
same
or talking
spots?
down.
Africans. Come on, man.
bro. What I'm saying is to you, AP. if you got a problem with a few Jamaicans, you can't paint a broad brush of all Jamaicans because
Man,
we're not
I'm
thinking
not.
like
I'm
that.
just speaking in general. That's not, you got
Okay,
it
that's what I'm
reversed.
saying. So
I'm
so
cool with a lot of
so what?
Jamaicans, bro. Like I'm just speaking in general about how shit is in America.
So the
Dealing
All
with
right, hold on, hold on,
not
hold on,
listen,
hold on.
not just Jamaicans, all foreigners. It just so happenly a lot of
So hold on.
Jamaicans are
So the Jamaicans,
a lot
bro. So the
of
Jamaicans
that's
that you're
that's
cool with. So the Jamaicans that you're cool with undermine and disrespect your culture,
in a way, yeah, hell yeah, they do.
and
I
you're
watch
cool
them
with
do
them,
whatever.
and you still cool with them.
To a certain extent, this is part of their culture. I understand that you benefit your race first. It's understand economic gain. I understand it. I wish our people
So you
understand
see
it. It's
Jamaicans
not
as a
about a
different
hate game.
race. Hold on, bro. You see Jamaicans as a different race from
I
you.
see them as a different continent with social economic gain, with their own contributions for their own benefits to their own fucking country.
Okay, so
That's it.
who are you? What are you? Who are who? What do you call yourself? What do you connect to? In terms of culture,
North America,
North America. Okay, so who are the Americans?
shit, whoever you
Who are
want
the
to call them,
Americans, AP?
whoever
Who are
you
the
want to call them.
Americans?
Under what status? Under
Okay,
what
so
social
so let me
construct?
ask you. Anybody could come here and be an American, bro. Anybody could come. It's just a nationality.
Nah, no, they can't.
No, what I'm saying is, no, I'm
They
saying
can
we're
come here and be
speak. We're
United States citizens. They can come and be United States citizens. They can't be an
Yeah, but they
American.
have an American passport, bro. What I'm saying, the
Yeah,
point
they
that I'm
have
trying
an
to make to
American
you.
passport because they're leaving from the continent of
My birth
America. But
certificate
they're
American
citizens of the United States,
too.
brother.
If you
Come on
and
now.
then what I'm saying, the point that I'm making is anybody could travel to and live here and become an American citizen and become an American, bro.
Okay,
So what what's
that's the
what so what
problem.
so what culture is that? What is that? Is that what you're connected to? That anybody can just come and just file paperwork and be a member of your tribe or your nation?
I mean, my people allowed that shit, didn't they? That's why the first
No, but I'm
motherfuckers
saying
started
no. So
doing
what
that,
was you
right?
tied to before that, bro? What was you tied to before that? What was you
Tied
tied to
to the
before
same
America?
shit, G. We was tied to the same shit. The land, culture,
No, America,
science,
no.
contributions.
This
The same
this
shit I
American
put out.
system.
I just literally got into a book of the state that I'm from, explaining the history and some of the culture there. I mean,
Now I'm
the
asking
shit is
who the
not hard,
people,
dude.
who the
It's a,
people your grandmother say you was connected to? Who
it's a,
the people your grandma say you was connected to?
phenomenal people. My grandma was indoctrinated longer than I was indoctrinated, just
No,
like your
no,
grandma was.
I'm not trying, bro. I'm seriously trying to have a conversation with
No,
you.
I'm
I want to
saying no. I'm
know
saying
who you
no.
can. What?
What I'm saying is, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what anybody tell me. I don't. What they told me could be in a bunch of lies, which a lot of it obviously was. It's up for us to go do our
Okay.
research and bring back the truth.
So who
All
are
right,
the
well,
people that you're connected to, bro? By here in this landmass, who are these people? What's the name of your people? What's the name of your tribe? Who are you connected to?
And you can say one tribe could be the Cherokee. You can say the Oneida, the Hawassi, the Chickamauga. You know, these are tribes that's in the area,
my
man.
mama Cherokee,
Okay,
man.
I don't
okay,
know.
okay. Well, when it comes to
I,
us, not
we
me, I
from.
can speak for
I just
me
know
because
we from
we're
North
speaking of.
America. I know what my peoples did. I know
Okay,
what their
cool.
contributions was. I know where they
All right,
was,
all
what
right.
they own, what they didn't
And
own.
what part of that was in Tennessee in the South, right?
Yeah,
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna give you a connection, right? So in the islands, I'm sure you heard of the Arawaks, right?
yeah.
And I'm sure you all heard of the Olmecs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you heard of the Mayans too, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so there's a connection. The culture that we have still with the pottery and the cooking, even the words that we use, our language. Just we have an accent. I'm talking to you now, so you could understand, bro. I could speak another language right now, and you could understand a word that I'm saying because we
I
still
know.
connected to
You
our
speak
indigenous
another
tongue.
language
Listen,
because you from another country. You from
no, what
you
I'm
know
saying is, listen to me. What I'm saying
a
is, I'm
different
still
stock of
connected.
people.
Oh my goodness, I'm still connected to my indigenous tongue. So some words I still have. I still have an accent from the original words that we speak, right? So what I'm saying to you is that the people, what they call the Arawaks, uh, we was trampling all over North America, bro. We had Florida, we was dealing in Florida, was in Georgia,
Listen. Just because y'all
we
was
was
in
in.
America
I could
don't mean that y'all from America.
what I'm
That's all I'm
saying, no,
saying.
I'm not saying that we're from there. What I'm saying is
Okay,
We
that's what I'm
was
saying
doing.
too. I know we was
I'm
traveling. I'm
saying
not
that
disagreeing with
I'm
that.
saying that they're from there. I'm saying that they're from
I'm
there
trying
because
to
the
give you a
Mayans is the ones who inhabited the
AP. I'm
Caribbean.
trying to give you a
And you claim
connection,
that you
bro. And
Mayan,
you're
AP.
not trying to.
It don't say
Yeah,
that
go
in
ahead,
your
bro. Go
source
ahead.
though, and I'm gonna pull. I just highlighted. I'm gonna pull
You
it
know
back
what it
up.
is? That's why I didn't want to come on, bro, because I was driving. I was in my car. I'm on my
Look,
phone.
I'm gonna let
I'm
you
not on my
finish. I'm
computer.
gonna let you finish though. I'm gonna let you finish. I wasn't trying to cut you
Yeah.
off.
So so basically what I'm saying is, bro, if you
I want
look
you
up
to
the
get it up.
Arawak Empire, if you look just Google, you could just go on, do a little small research, and look up the Arawak trampling grounds back then. It was all up in what you would call old day Mexico. Mexico came up in Arizona, all the way to Texas. It was in the north before it got colonized and taken over. So all of those places was Arawak trampling ground also. You see what I'm saying, bro? So we've been doing things back and forth, people in the islands, people over here going back and forth, doing trade,
You
doing
know
business.
how America is in Hawaii right now.
Yeah,
It's part of Hawaii.
yeah.
It's the same thing, bro.
No, the Hawaii
Alaska.
is the Pacific Islands, though.
I know, but it's part of
Is it?
America though. It's part of American
Yeah, I know it's a
land.
part of
It's
America,
part of
and the
the
people over
United
there,
States.
yo, and you know
And
what?
people travel there.
Hawaii,
They don't mean that they from there. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, but
That's
you
not
know
they
what too,
shit.
bro?
That's not even their land for real. That's somebody else shit.
But say, all right, with Hawaii is a very good connection to not cut yourself off from either, because I notice you guys like to cut yourself off from everything. Anything, that's in the water or outside of the landmass, you cut yourself off from it. When you should try to really, what I'm saying is, bro, the smarter way to do things is to create allies versus creating enemies, bro. Right now is a time when we should be coming together to fight this beast. The same fucking colonizer that's here is in the islands too. The same
An
master that
ally.
you gotta answer, bro. The same white man that's running
Listen,
America, North
let me
America
say
is
this.
running
I
is running.
agree. I
Bro, can I
agree,
say
but
the same
I
white
agree.
man, the
I
same
just might
white
not
culture,
agree
the same white
what an
supremacy?
ally is though. An ally just ain't somebody who come to Black America and say they gonna do good and want help. Fuck no. We talking about economic strong points. We want to see
Yeah,
this
but
shit economically. We want to see this shit in the communities. Man, listen.
I do,
My
yo, bro. I
my
build
computer about to cut off.
when I
It's
come
like on
here,
four. It's on
my
like
nigga.
4%. I don't want to just shut off on y'all.
I can only talk for myself. Me, when I come here, I build with nothing but brothers and sisters
And I
from
just
here.
want to let y'all know I'm not
Okay,
beefing. I'm not mad. I'm not
you hear
hating
what
or
I'm
none of
saying,
that. I just want
AP?
to make it clear. I just want to make it clear because
AP,
people like to push that
yeah.
narrative. 'Cause you done said it 3 times that I be hating on Jamaica. I don't.
No, cause
I be
no,
speaking on
cause
shit
yo, bro,
in
I could go back
general.
on 10 streams. I could go back on 10 streams and pull up and hear you talking shit about my people, bro. Come on, man. Like you do this, you do it often. So for me, saying that,
Shit.
you can't be surprised.
Listen.
You
I'm
can't be
telling you the
surprised in me
God's
saying
honest
that. You're the
truth.
only,
I'm
bro.
telling you the
You're the
God's
only
honest truth.
one. You're the
I'm
only
going to
one in the
continue.
community.
I'm going to continue to talk about Jamaicans, how they undermined us until they stop fucking doing it. I'm sorry.
Well, you could speak, yo, bro. Speak the truth. You know,
I
AP.
truth
am. I'm
searcher.
going to.
Truth, no, truth searcher. 111. That's your boy, right? Right? Truth is your
Speaking.
boy, right?
Yeah, truth, my boy. That's my homie. That's my
Okay,
nigga.
let's
That's my
talk. We'll talk the
nigga.
truth. Talk the truth. Truth will let you know how I roll, bro.
No,
Truth will let you
he
know how
told
I
me.
roll,
Listen,
bro.
he told me all about you.
You feel me?
You in Colorado, right?
Now I'm in Arizona.
Arizona, right, out that
Yes,
way.
sir.
Yeah, he told me all about you.
And I
G. Listen,
connect,
I know.
bro.
Listen, I know all about you. I never talk bad about the people I'm cool with. I'm just speaking in general. I don't want y'all to
Bro.
feel emotionally
And you felt my
attacked.
hands up, bro. You felt my hands already. You felt my hands already, bro, and you don't even
I
know it.
know I did. I know. I know everything that moves
So,
around me.
so
Trust
for
me.
me, I deal with action. I don't deal with words, bro. This is what I do. I build with niggas when I come here. I'm still doing it right
But
now.
listen though, G, I'm gonna keep
You
it
feel
real.
me?
I'm just telling the truth. My stance is not gonna change unless data is presented, and I will stand corrected on that though. And if I'm
No,
wrong, I
what?
stand corrected. You know what I mean? So,
No.
and I'm willing to
Well.
put
The
my data on
undermining.
the line, and I'm
Yeah.
willing to put my data on the line in contrast to somebody else's data. That's what I'm
Okay. All
saying.
right. Check this out. I don't like debates.
No, I'm
I
not even
like
saying I'm
conversation.
not
Listen.
even saying debate. I didn't even use debate in this whole conversation. I never used the word
Okay.
debate. I'm just talking about an intellectual discourse, a
Okay. So
conversation,
what? So
presenting a claim with sources to back it up. Because we're not the one that's making these claims, right? You're not making this up. This is you taking
Okay, so
somebody else,
this,
somebody word that deals in the experts of that field, and that's what I'm
right, right,
trying
right,
to do.
right, right. Okay, so what do you want to do then? You want me to bring some sources to prove that America is a part, Jamaica is a part of the Americas?
Yes,
Is
sir.
that what you want me to prove?
Yes, sir.
And you disagree with that, AP? You
Yes, sir.
disagree that Jamaica and the islands is not a part of America?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. We could do that. I'm really busy with my kids. I'm gonna have to set it up with
I'll
you.
be super busy too. I'm not. Whenever you
Uh,
free, brother, I ain't rushing you. Whenever you
but
free.
the part that with the undermining and stuff, bro, I'm not aware of that because I'm not in that environment. I'm not one of those Jamaicans.
Listen,
And
I
if you
never
listen,
said,
hold on,
I never,
let me
listen,
finish,
hold on, let
let
me
me
say this
finish,
right
let me
quick.
finish.
Hold on, real quick, big quick,
Okay,
bro.
right,
I
right,
never
yeah,
said all Jamaicans. I just want to make that clear. I
yeah.
just want to make that clear. And I'm
Okay, all
reiterating,
right,
I'm
cool.
cool with Jamaicans. Like I owe here. He's sick and he need help. I take care of him. I help him out. He's my guy. I fucks with him. He's
Right,
my, you know what I'm saying? Real shit.
right,
So I'm just letting y'all know
yeah.
there's no hating at all. I'm just telling the truth. Yeah, I'm just speaking the truth, man.
All
And
right, you're
this is
speaking your truth, yeah, and I can't
but
go against that. You're speaking your
based off,
truth, and
I'm
it's
speaking my truth based off of my
right.
data that I have accumulated over my research. Yes.
Yes, sir. And based off of your experience with Jamaicans, you experience undermining and a certain disrespect towards the
Not
culture.
not
I
not
can't,
each and every one though. I'm not gonna say
I
each.
can't.
I do
Yeah, I
have a
can't take that
general
from you.
question. Hold the line. I got a
Yeah, go ahead.
general
Go ahead.
question.
Sorry, sorry. Yeah.
What happens when you take the J off of Jamaica? What do you get?
You get first you get Ayamaka. You get Ayamaka. Some people pronounce it like that because remember the J is new. You see what I'm saying? And
Yes.
the original name for the island is Zaymaka. Just like the She people with the X, it started with the X, Zaymaka. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, we're
Yes,
descended
sir.
from the She
Yes,
people.
sir.
Yes, sir. So AP, I got some stuff. I haven't been on YouTube for a while. I'm gonna have to go back in my old stuff, you know, pull out some of my stuff. I could show you how we're connected to the Mississippi Mound Builders. We have mounds in Jamaica. There's an island that has a fucking OLMEC head on it. Off the coast of Jamaica, Goat Island, which is a part of Jamaica, got an OLMEC head on it. We have they found in the mounds, they found cone-headed, the same kind of heads that they found in the Olmecs. They found those in the mounds and shit. So we have tons of evidence in Jamaica to show that we're connected to these people in the north, and to show that the history went back a long time. We was doing shit together. You feel me? It's the new people nowadays just like separation, you know. So I guess that's how you move. You move with separation because to me, unity is strength, power in numbers. You know, walk around. I could walk around this anywhere I go in America. In North America, I don't have to look over my shoulder, bro, because of how I move. I move with love. I show everybody love. You feel me?
Hey, where are
So
you
yeah,
indigenous to? Where are
I'm
you
indigenous
indigenous
to the
to?
islands, Jamaica. I'm indigenous to Jamaica.
So you ain't indigenous to the mainland.
Why do you say
So why couldn't I
America?
come to the mainland and say I'm indigenous to
You know why? You
Jamaica?
know why I said Jamaica? Because
You
you
see,
guys,
you do, but
you said,
hold on.
yeah, go
You
ahead.
see
Sorry,
what I'm
sorry.
saying though? Like if
Right.
you
It's
really
the truth,
indigenous to the
brother, that
Americas
you're
and you
indigenous to
believe
Jamaica.
that, and if you really believe you're indigenous to the Americas, you should always say I'm just indigenous to the Americas.
Well, that's what I usually say, but because you guys took my American card, you said that I'm not American. So I
Nah,
start just claiming
don't let me
Jamaica.
persuade you, bro. Don't let
No,
me
no, no,
persuade
for
you
real.
on
No,
anything.
honestly. When I used
I
to
don't
build with
want to
Chief
persuade you.
Holiday, bro, when I used to build with Chief Holiday, I had a build. You know this. I claim American. The first time somebody
Me
asked me
and
who
Chief
I
might
was,
not even agree on this topic. I don't know. We probably
no,
don't
I'm
agree.
saying, no, hear me out. The first time when I used to build with Chief Holiday, because I've been doing this now with you guys for a minute. You know, Born Free been around for a minute.
Ain't
So
that undermining us
when I
though?
used to,
Ain't that undermining us?
I'm not
That's like me
undermining
going to
nobody,
Jamaica.
bro.
That's like me
Why would
going to
I
Jamaica
undermine
and saying
people? I
I'm
love
Jamaican.
people. I love all
No, I'm
people, bro. I
telling you,
would
if I
never
go to
undermine
Jamaica,
people. Yeah,
if
go
I
ahead.
go to Jamaica, if I go to
Hmm.
Jamaica and say I'm
Yes.
Jamaican, that's undermining Jamaicans.
I mean,
So why would you come
Jamaican
over here
people,
and say that
look,
you're an
look,
American,
look.
man, but you ain't? Now, can you answer that
All right, let me,
question though? Like, if I went to Jamaica, would that be
yeah.
foolish for me to say I'm Jamaican in Bumba Clock?
Root, if you go to Jamaica and say you Jamaican, they gonna say okay. You act like you can't go there and do paperwork and say that you
Yeah,
Jamaican. The same shit
yeah,
you do
because
over here, you
I'm
can do
gonna
over
ask
there.
y'all this one
right.
more time, be
Like,
honest.
what are you
I'm gonna ask
talking
y'all
about,
one
bro?
more time,
I'm gonna
be
be
honest.
honest with you. Root word. Let me
Hold on,
answer
I'm
the
gonna ask you a
question. Let me
question. Let me
answer.
just
I
ask
heard your
you a question.
You
question.
Let
can
me
you
ask you
can
a
you can
question.
buy land in
Because
Jamaica right
there's
now
a
from you
name
I
being
that
heard
an
the
they call
American
question.
citizen. What are
listen,
you talking about, bro?
there's a name that
Let,
they call us a name over there, brother. See, that's what I'm trying to
what's the
say.
name?
Is you're undermining us. You know they don't call. If
What's
I
the
went to
name?
Jamaica, I could not say that I'm Jamaican, brother. They would call me that name. What name do they call us over there in Jamaica, bro?
They're not gonna claim it, right?
Oh yeah, them have a name. They call it Yankee. We say Yankee.
There you
Yankee.
go. So
You
what
see
are
that's what you're
we?
talking about?
Say it again.
Okay,
Say
cool.
it again. What are we?
So it's the same thing. It's just no. It's just a nickname. You guys over here call us Yardi. The
See, I'm
American,
trying to
North
say you
American niggas call
undermining
us
us if you
Yardi,
don't
right?
even let me talk. You just answered
Root
it that
word.
you call us Yankees.
Root
So I
word.
could never
Root word.
come over to Jamaica. I could
Hold
never
on,
come over
hold
to
on, hold
Jamaica.
on, Ru. Hold on, Ru. I
Root
want to
word.
hear
You
everybody
asked a
else out.
question and I can't even answer it. Can I answer your question, bro? Root word. Okay, cool.
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
my fault
So
for over talking you, brother. I apologize.
no, I'm saying no. Let me answer your question because I like dialogue. I don't want to argue. I don't like arguments. I'm a grown man. I don't do this back and forth yelling shit. So check it. If you come to Jamaica, bro, if you come to Jamaica and you call yourself Jamaican, all Jamaican people are gonna do a hug you and make you feel welcome. You know why? Because they're gonna say you Jamaican too. You see what we did with Snoop Dogg? Hey,
That's not
hold up.
true.
You see what we did with Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg come down there and we took him in and we changed his name. We tell him, yo, bro, you a lion. You're not no
He
dog.
didn't come down there and get a part of Jamaican culture. He got a part of Rastafarian culture, which
But
is Hindustan,
that is
which
Jamaican
is
culture,
Which
bro.
Hindu,
he did not
which came.
complete, so the
No,
Oh my
roster
god.
the
showed Vincent.
Rastafarian culture got introduced there through the East Indian, bro.
Check
That's
it out.
African.
That's what
That's
no.
African. See,
Can
that's
I
where we
enlighten you on
coming
that?
in at right there. See, now that
Can
you're
I
coming
Oh
enlighten
out,
my
most
God.
of you Jamaicans, most of you Jamaicans over there practice Rastafarian, which is from the
Right.
Rastafarian movement of Hasi Salah. So y'all
Right.
are
Now
not
check it.
from
That's from
Jamaica.
India.
You're from East
No, let me
Africa,
answer it.
bro.
Listen. Let me clear all of this up. Let me clear this up, right? Because y'all showing all kind of shots from different sides. Okay, so the Rasta thing is indigenous.
I'm
Not
not throwing
Rasta, but
shots,
the
bro.
locks.
Listen,
Hold on. The locks thing. The locks is indigenous to Jamaica, to Americas, because the OLMEC had locks. The Mayans had fucking locks. Okay? What they did
We're not
was they
lions
came
over
in with,
here, bro.
bro,
See, you're
can I speak?
oppressing this
Let me finish.
Nubian stuff on us, though. You're
The
oppressing this
Mayans and
Nubian stuff on us,
bro,
bro.
Let him
We're not
listen,
finish
I'm
his
lions
trying to
over
statement,
here.
tell
We're
you.
Ru.
no
With all
lions
due
in
respect, let
America.
him finish.
Hey, root word.
Let him
Let
finish
me
his
finish,
statement.
man. So I could clear everything up so you can understand. If you're trying to understand where I'm coming from, just let me finish. Okay, so Locks is indigenous to the Americas. We all know this, right? If you could look on the murals and the statues in the islands and in South and Central America, you see that. So there's no denying that the indigenous people of what you would call Jamaica today always had locks, bro. But what they did was they because we was the rebellion ones when the colonization, we was always rebellious, fighting against colonization. So what they did was they came with a religion from Africa to indoctrinate the Rastas with it. That's all they did, bro. They came in just like how they bring religion to the north to indoctrinate you guys so you could stop fighting. It's the same thing they did with the Rastas, with the people with locks in Jamaica. They gave them a fucking religion so they could stop fighting. That's it.
What I'm trying to tell you is you're indigenous to Jamaica, and 80% of y'all have a bloodline from England and East Africa. Is there any truth to that?
No, bro, I'm Arawak, bro.
I could say,
According to my
look, I could
genealogy, bro.
say, yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Now hold on now. Since I've
I'm
shut up and
sorry. You
been
can go
cutting
ahead,
everybody
born
off,
free.
I'll ask one simple
Okay,
ass
no.
question.
Okay, so
Since
look,
we just
I'll ask one
generalizing.
simple ass question.
Hold on, Ru. Hold on, Ru.
One.
yeah. So you asked a question,
I want
I'm
to
gonna
let the
answer,
brother.
right?
I thought I heard Akeem. But go ahead. I want everybody to get the chance to speak
Oh,
respectfully.
Akeem was saying something. Yeah, go ahead, Akeem. I don't want to hack the mic, bro. Go ahead.
No, I said I'm Arawak.
Right.
folks
That's who
everybody.
I am too. I'm Iowa too.
I'm just saying though,
The
we
one we
know
not dealing with.
what was going.
Well,
I mean, we
everybody
just
can't be
know.
slaves.
I mean, for y'all, like y'all can't say that y'all don't see Jamaicans coming over here undermining and shit like that to Black Americans though. Y'all acting
Bro,
like
like
y'all
I
are
I
said,
like
I
don't see
see
that.
black
oblivious to the
Americans,
damn
and it's
fact.
I
black
don't see that.
Americans that undermine black Americans, bro. Like any
We're
argument
not
you
No, I
tell
talking
don't
me,
see
about
that.
that though.
it don't
We're
matter
not
what
talking.
we
We're talking about
bro,
foreigners. We're talking about
that's a
foreigners, G.
hypocritical, argument, bro.
Man, listen,
That's a
listen,
hypocritical
listen,
argument, bro.
listen,
You can't
listen,
do that.
And
listen,
to be honest with
listen,
you, AP,
listen,
let me
listen,
be
listen.
honest with
Yeah,
you.
that's
Yeah,
not
go
a
ahead.
hypocritical argument
It
because
is
we
hypocritical.
listen. This is the
It
key part
kind of
because
is.
Okay, I seen the
you
comment in
got
the chat.
Jamaicans
They
from
say
Jamaica coming over
Jamaicans
here
are
under.
Africans.
Hold on, you got Jamaicans from Jamaicans coming over undermining Black Americans, but you don't got Black Americans going to Jamaica. So
Yes,
that's
black Americans
bullshit.
got
So
Jamaica too.
listen,
Bro, I need to talk to you about that.
and then listen, and then you
Sorry,
know
sorry.
just as well, Akeem, in Philly, the Jamaicans was coming out here working for the government, killing Black Americans till the Black Mafia ran their ass out. You know that beef that was going on because it was in West Philly, bro. You
Say
Okay,
that
know.
one more
so when it comes,
you just broke up. Say that one more time, bro. You said what happened what happened in Philly?
The
You talking
shower
about when the
posse.
people got
The shower posse, federal agents working for the government.
And
They
they
was
was there with
killing
the
a lot of
police.
black niggas,
It was agents.
Aboriginal Negroes in motherfucking West Philly. And they took the black mafia to run their ass out.
okay,
You know
with the
this.
shower posse, bro,
I don't
with the
And it's a
shower
lot of
posse,
other groups. It is a lot of other
bro, can
groups
I,
that made their way in New
AP,
York to do the same goddamn thing, G. They
AP,
do it, bro.
AP,
Y'all, that's some bullshit. Y'all coming over
AP.
here undermining black Americans and then be oblivious to the fact like Jamaicans ain't doing it. That's some bullshit.
AP, you got black Americans that come to Jamaica and keep up a lot of
I'm not
fuckery.
denying it, but y'all denying
Okay,
the fact that
so
Jamaicans
what's the
doing it.
point? What's your
That's
That's
point?
what
some
I'm
bullshit.
saying. That's what
So
I'm
what's your
saying,
Hold on,
fucking
you
bro.
said
point?
Like
you
black
said we got
Americans
what?
do
You
the
said
same
what?
thing.
Hold on.
Y'all do the
I didn't
same
hear what
thing
you
in
said. Hold
America.
on. I
In
didn't hear what
Jamaica.
you
What's your
said,
point
Born
then?
Free. I didn't
Niggas,
hear what
we
you said,
fucking
Born
fight
Free.
against each other. We do this with each
I
other.
didn't hear what you
We
said,
do this.
Born Free. I
Now
didn't
I'm
hear what you
saying
said.
you got black Americans, you got North American niggas that come to Jamaica and keep up a lot of
No, the
fuckery.
fuck
Same
you
way,
don't.
bro.
No, the fuck you don't. You ain't got no
What do you
black
mean no they
Americans
don't?
coming over there undermining no
What do you
goddamn Jamaicans
have you
on
ever
the
been?
street
Let me
level,
ask you this.
political level,
Let
or
me
nothing
ask
else.
you
You
this.
crazy as hell.
Nigga, have you ever been to Jamaica? Have you ever been there?
Good night to everybody in the chat. How y'all doing?
Hey,
I'm
matter
good.
of fact, Akeem T and
Salute,
Born Free.
salute, goddess. Salute.
Name one group that's in the islands that's a group
And I
of
was going to
Americans
ask why
that
is half of the Jamaicans
hold on,
got a
root words,
bloodline? Why do half
hold
of
on,
the
root
Jamaicans
words,
got a
hold
bloodline from
on,
Africa?
root words, hold on. Name a group of people in the islands in Jamaica that's from America that's underlining Jamaicans. Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna tell
I'll
you
wait.
right now.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
tell you right now. You guys, ambassador, American ambassador, that comes to Jamaica and steal all our fucking resources. The American ambassador. That's who does that.
Who is the
What's the
Okay,
American
link
that's
to
why our
ambassador?
send the
people.
people
That's
that's
why our
doing
Who
people
is
that?
is
the
suffering.
who is the
The
no no no
American
no 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 no
ambassador.
no 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 no
Yeah,
no you ain't about
the
to
one.
take a you ain't about to take a political regime or
No.
somebody
It's
who
true.
has a you ain't hold on you ain't about to take a political regime and use somebody who's at the political seat for the United States economic wealth or the corporation and then try to attach that to black Americans. Are you crazy? Name a black American group that's in Jamaica that's undermining Jamaicans or Caribbean islanders. Fuck are you talking about? You can't name one. You don't do it. That's a weak argument in your life.
Okay, so name a Jamaican group that's over here. That's
I
doing what
just
you're talking about.
did. The shower posse. I
What's it
just
do?
named it. We
The
just had
shower
that
posse dead
conversation
from
just a
bro.
second
The
ago.
shower posse dead from in the 80s. Everybody got in a
It's
prison. The
still
shower posse dead
happening.
from in the 80s. So what are you talking
Man,
about?
I don't
History? Or
keep
are you
up with
talking
them
about
these
today's
days.
stuff?
I'm telling you, I can name one right
Today.
now that came over here
Yeah,
that was
today. What?
effect and right now
Name a
in Philly.
Jamaican group that's no. Name a Jamaican group that's active today that's oppressing American people. Name one.
Man, I don't know one today. They all socially political
So
inside of
you're
the political
irrelevant.
game.
You're irrelevant, man. You just talking, not
I
making a bunch of
found
noise,
one.
bro.
I found one. I found one. But guess
It's a
what? You
Yeah,
can't
hypocritical
yeah.
find no
argument,
black.
bro. It's
Listen,
pointless.
listen, listen,
Yeah, you're
listen,
making
listen,
a
listen,
hypocritical
listen,
argument every
listen,
time.
listen.
Everything
You
you do
can't
is
find no
hypocritical.
black American group in your fucking history that went over there and did that. Fuck is you talking about? You can't find one in your history that did it.
Bro,
Fuck is you talking about?
yes, there's a lot in the history. Yes,
Active,
there's a lot.
Can I ask him
or
a
in
question?
your history. What are you talking about?
AP,
Hey, can
you're
I ask him a
making
question?
nonsensical, hypocritical arguments, bro. You gotta come better than that. For real.
Nah, man.
Hey, is it
Nah,
true that
man.
most Jamaicans have
Y'all make it.
bloodlines?
Y'all
Is it
undermine
true that
Black
most of you Jamaicans
Americans.
have
Y'all
bloodlines in
undermine
Africa?
Black Americans in America, and then we talk about it. We talk about it on a wide open scale. Y'all get butthurt, and when we bring it to y'all attention and they say, "Well, do y'all about at least see it?" Y'all deny it, and that's bullshit. So we can. That's why a lot
So
of
what?
shit that I
Okay, what
talk
do you
about.
No,
call
just like
undermine?
just
Tell me
like you denying
what?
just like you
That's just
denying what Black
bullshit.
Americans do to Black Americans, you're doing the same hypocritical thing, AP. So you're not about to do that, bro. That's corny as shit, bro. Come on, you can't do that. That same
You can't
argument,
do
AP,
Black
what?
people doing
You
Black
can't do
people
what?
dirty, period.
AP. Let
Nah,
me
we
ask
talking
you,
about in
what
America,
what
G.
is
We talking
undermining?
about
When you say
North
undermine,
America.
can you
I'm not
explain
talking
We
what
about
that
talking
is?
no
about
Can
that
you,
North
little ass
America. Like I
island.
said, Black Americans ain't going everywhere and killing everybody else and blaming it on motherfucking white
yes,
supremacy.
you
We ain't
motherfuckers do it
going
in the
everywhere.
army. Yeah, you
We
guys do
said
it in the
Black
army. You go
Americans.
everywhere. You guys go everywhere in the army and kill innocent children. You
Yeah,
guys do it.
okay,
Yeah, everywhere. Everywhere
okay,
the U.S. Army goes, you kill innocent kids. What are you
okay.
talking about? And you got
That's not a
niggas
group
fighting
of
for that
that's
army.
not a group of Black Americans. That's
What do
scattered
you
Black
mean?
people
So
fighting
there's
for a
not Black
cause.
Americans in the army?
Hello?
There's not
Man,
Black Americans in the
yeah,
U.S.
I ain't
Army?
gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it's not one Black American in the army, but it ain't a Black
Okay, so
American
yeah,
group. It's not a Black
bro,
American
50%,
organization. It's not a
bro,
Black American.
50% of
What are
the
you talking
army,
about?
bro, close to 50% of the army is niggas. What you talking about?
Man,
Do
no,
the
fuck it
numbers. You
ain't.
could check it yourself. Close to 50% of the army is
It's
niggas,
not a Black
black people.
American group though, bro. It's not a Black American group.
So what is it? So what is it? What is
It's
it?
a fucking military to protect the regime and the economic gain and interest of this corporation. That's what it's
Yeah, so
for.
it's still, but you're still Black Americans though. You're still
But
Black
it's not a
Americans, my
Black
nigga.
American group though, bro. It's not.
So you guys are
That's
being,
what I'm
so
saying.
you
Y'all
guys are
wanna
being,
listen, if you wanna know what's Black
so,
American culture, just ask the Black American like myself, bro.
okay, so why do Black Americans go in the army then? Why are you guys going to the army then? If it's not about America?
Indoctrination, like most people.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
Fight for a
Born Free,
cause and think it's good.
don't say you guys like they separate, bro. These people is OLMEC Maya the same way we OLMEC Maya, bro. This shit is
No,
goofy.
because all them talk about
You
we,
just said you
all them talk
Arawak and
about me, them
Taino.
separate.
Come
Look,
on, man.
And
I'm
they
not gonna
are
beg to
OLMEC
be,
and Mayan.
bro. I know this, but I'm not gonna beg to be friends
I'm
with
saying
somebody
though,
who don't
all
want
I'm
to be
saying though,
fucking
listen,
friends with me.
I can't.
I'm
All I
not
said
gonna
was
beg to be a part of something that's
what
refusing
source
me,
did
so
they
I'll
say
just
that?
hold on to what
That
the
source
fuck I
that
got.
all I said was what
Shit.
source is that? I can't. You put the thing in the back, it doesn't say what you just said though, bro. It don't say that.
But that's multiple pages. I don't know where you
I
Bro,
mean,
highlighted.
I'm
Let's
just
say on
saying
the
the
first
first little
part
bit,
bro,
where they showing the people.
all it's doing is talking about a migration. It's not just talking
AP,
about cultural calamity where they blend in. That's all it's
you
talking
cannot
about.
claim, bro. You cannot claim Olmec. You can't claim Maya. Stay in North America. Stay not. You cannot claim Olmec. You can't claim Maya. You can't claim Inca. You
I
can't claim
just proved
Aztec.
it. I
You
just
can't
proved it.
claim none of that
I
shit.
just
Look, bro. If you
obviously
if
you
you
don't know.
deny the islands,
Obviously,
bro.
listen, Jamaican brother,
If
my
you deny
Jamaican
the
brother. Listen,
islands,
listen,
I
my
really
Jamaican
wonder
brother.
which one of y'all
Obviously,
got the
hold on,
smallest dick.
my Jamaican brother. Obviously, you don't know about North American culture. That I just told you that the OMAC, or better known as the Homex, once they went north, was also in as far as north as Kentucky, brother. And they settled in Tennessee. They settled in Carolina.
and bro,
They
I'm telling you,
settled in
there's an
Georgia.
Olmec
They
head on Jamaica
settled. They
Island, bro.
settled there,
Bro.
brother. So
There's a
I'm showing
fucking
you literature
Olmec
that said
head,
it. Y'all ain't told me shit. I
bro.
don't want to hear nothing.
There's an Olmec head on the island, on Jamaica. So what I mean now? What does that
Man, I
say?
don't know
And
about
there's a
all that,
pyramid
man.
off the coast of
No, I'm
Cuba,
saying
and
no.
that's
Okay,
right next to
so
Jamaica, bro. So there's culture there,
yeah,
bro.
it's an
That you like
Olmec
to
head on the
claim
fucking
and
island,
use as
bro.
sources.
Well, all I'm saying
Bro,
is send me the source of that
bro.
so
You
I can
know
look it up.
Belize?
I'm not going to debate some shit I don't know
Hey,
about, bro. Just show the
hey, you
source,
know
give me the
Belize?
source, and I'll look into it, bro. I don't
AP,
know.
you know
I ain't gonna
Belize?
see no Omax and stat. Listen, I'm not gonna say,
Hey,
okay,
AP,
yeah, I forgot about the statues in Jamaica because I've been looking at motherfucking Omax
bro,
statues and I never seen one in Jamaica. What are you talking about?
bro. You know? Are you familiar with Fuck, I lost my chain of thought. What I'm saying is, Jamaica is known as a part of the Americas, bro. And if you don't know this, what I'm saying to you, I feel like you trolling. Honestly,
I'm not
I feel
trolling,
like
bro.
because you
Just
teach,
because I have
bro.
a
I hear you teach this
a
already.
different opinion based off of a set
No,
of data and research don't mean that I'm trolling, bro. I just don't.
no, yeah, I
I'm
heard you teach this
listening,
already. So now you
and I don't.
backtracking.
I can be cool with people and still talk the truth, though. Dude.
No, no,
That's
no.
what
You
I'm
teach
saying.
this already. I hear you when we
So,
was still
so,
with
so,
Chief Holiday. You teach this
all right.
already. Said the islands is a part. All of the you say it. Even when you done building, last 2-3 bills ago, you said big up to all my American people, all the Americas, the island, Central America, everybody in this is a part of the family. You say that all the time, bro. But you such a hypocrite.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you
You're such
exactly
a
what I say.
hypocrite, bro. So
I
you
say
say it
shout out
all
to
the
the.
time.
I say shout out to the North, the South, the East, the West, and the conjoining
Central
islands.
and
That's
the
what I said, bro.
islands. And the
No, I say the
islands. You say it all
conjoining
the time, bro.
islands.
Yo, my nigga, you
Go
funny as
look at my
fuck. That's
live
why I
streams,
know
bro.
you
I say the
trolling.
same thing every time. In the
Bro, I
conjoining
know you
islands, bro.
trolling, bro. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I know you trolling, my nigga. I know.
And all I'm saying
I
is,
know.
bro,
You don't really
I'm
got no content. You can't come up with nothing more. So you want beef. You wanna have debates and
I
shit
just did a,
about
I just did a,
nonsensical stuff.
I just did a whole,
Stuff that we've been
I
over
just,
already.
I just
You
did a
guys just
whole
wasting time,
breakdown.
bro. It's a
I
waste
just
of
did a
time.
whole, I just did a whole hour breakdown on some information, and people said they loved it.
But
I
it's
don't watch
old
your bills, so
information. You guys
I
keep
don't
bringing up
watch your
back
channel.
old AP.
Listen, I don't watch your channel, so I don't know
I
what
don't
you
have a
present.
channel.
You see
I don't
what
have
I'm
a
saying?
channel, bro. I've been stopped doing that shit. I don't have a
You see
channel because
what
you
I'm
guys are
saying?
confused. You're confused.
Y'all
You,
just
not you guys. You, AP, you confused. I'm
us
not talking about
Americans,
the
right?
community.
Black Americans
I'm talking
confused.
about AP.
Black Americans confused.
Because this minute you're cool. Oh, the islands are the part of the Americans. And next minute, tomorrow morning, you
Listen,
change your mind.
I like
Oh
that your
no,
true Jamaican
they're not.
feelings coming out. I
That's
like it
not a
when they
part
come
of
out
the
like this.
Americans.
This is exactly what I'll be talking about. Keep talking.
No, you're confused. You, AP, you're confused. You're just a confused nigga. That's all. Simple. Simple. You always talking shit about my people, dog. Stop. Just take Jamaican name out your fucking mouth. Simple. It's
Man,
simple.
fuck Jamaica, man. All
Cause
these
you don't
Jamaicans
see
come
us.
over
You
here and
don't
sit
see
on
me
the
doing that.
motherfucking
You could go
American
on my
black
panel.
caucus, and they over here underlining black Americans, even in disguise as black Americans. Man, y'all pathetic. Get out of here.
And you want to make it a black American. Not all black Americans think like you. You hate you
Well,
as a hater. You got hate in your heart. You got problems, bro. And you need to fix that. You don't have nothing to do
well.
with Jamaicans. It's you. You the
I'm gonna
only
tell
one
you
out here talk like this,
the only way we're gonna fix
bro.
our problem is to stop allowing foreign blacks to come over here and
You can't
indoctrinate
do
and
that.
control our
You can't
people's
stop
minds.
nobody from coming nowhere. Cause you don't control nothing. You're just a small ants in this fucking circle. You don't control
Y'all
shit.
talk shit about us and y'all
Okay?
get hurt when we tell the truth about y'all.
No, you
And
are. No.
the thing is, y'all can always go back to y'all country. We didn't ask y'all to come here.
Bro, this is the Americas. Anywhere I'm a god. Anywhere I go is my fucking land. No nigga can move me from nowhere I go. Yo, you understand me?
I mean,
This is Mother
listen,
Earth.
this
This
is
is Mother
America, and the
fucking
way
Earth.
this corporation is set up, they allow
This
you to
is
move
Mother
free,
Earth, bro. What the
and they
fuck is
love when
wrong with you? I
Jamaicans
go
come over
anywhere and
here
live, my nigga.
undermined us. You see
Bro,
what I'm
this is
saying?
Mother
So you're
Earth.
gonna keep doing what White Zaddy wants you to do, and you do what he do, or you gonna send your ass back on that green card. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna expire your visa immediately.
Niggas here do what he
So just
do, or
sit
they gonna
calm.
go back to the
That's
fucking
what
hood.
you
So that's
think.
why it's hypocritical. Niggas here
That's what
do what
you
he
think.
say
I
do,
move the
I
way
mean,
I
move
want to
niggas
move,
here
nigga.
and
a
say
lot
what
of
you
them
doing
don't
on
go
Black
back.
America, which is
A
hypocritical.
lot of them find a loophole not to go back because they find a Black American to punch babies up in. You see, this is what 90 Day Fiance is about.
But you know what's
We
so
can get
funny?
into
You know
all
what's
this
so
whole
funny? Hey,
conversation as well.
Bro,
you know what's so
Americans
funny?
help y'all
You're the
during the
only
Haitian
bro.
rebellion. And you go ahead, bro.
You're the only one in the community. You're the only one in the community that I hear talk like this. AP alone. Everybody else is cool.
Man, listen, I'm
You're the
sorry. I
only
don't know
one.
what everybody else say because I don't watch
Now I'm telling
nobody.
you though. I'm telling you,
I'm sorry.
I
I
watch a
don't
lot of
care. Listen,
people. Bro, I watch,
I'm
bro.
not here. Listen, I'm not here to worry about anybody's feelings. I'm not here to hold anybody's hands. I'm only here to put out the truth based
No,
off of
because you're
data
a
and
hater
research
and you're
that I put out.
confused. You need to stop. You stop fucking with people's
Listen,
names.
bro,
Just fucking
if you
listen,
weren't in America, I wouldn't have shit to say about you. Then what?
bro. I'm on the earth. I'm a part of this earth.
What are you
I can't
talking
go
about?
anywhere and live. I could go anywhere and live, my nigga.
You mad about me
Anywhere.
talking about a
So
Jamaican
let me
in
ask you this.
America, nigga?
So let me
What?
ask you this. So you own America? You own this? You own this place?
Man,
You
we
could
don't
stop
own the
people from
land,
coming here?
but we here to
No, you could
protect and
stop. No, I'm
defend
asking
them.
AP. Can you stop people from coming here?
Hell no, I don't own this country.
You can't fucking do that because he's a fly in the shit, nigga. You don't got no power. Even
Nah,
though
but I
your
can
name is
tell you that you.
Aboriginal
But
power,
guess
you don't
what?
got no power.
I can tell you that you ain't American, and you gonna stand on that, and you gonna claim your Jamaican heritage like you need to. You gonna do
Of
that.
course,
All
I'm
right.
proud. I'm a proud Jamaican, bro.
You need to be.
Yes,
I'm a proud
I'm a
American.
proud
You
Jamaican,
understand
and you
me? And
should
I'm
be
a
a proud
proud ass
American. What I'm
American.
saying is,
You feel me?
stop hating on my people and just deal with your issues. You got
Tell your
personal
people
issues,
stop
deal with
hating
your
on.
issues, bro.
Listen, when your people stop hating and undermining my people, I shut the fuck up. Till then, I ain't stopping shit.
Where's explain
Okay.
undermining?
You
I'm just
talking
saying.
about
Explain
a room
undermining.
full of people
Do you
talking about
You
understand
your
keep
that?
saying
people in the
Do you
room
undermining, but
making
you
you
understand that?
doing
can't.
this,
Can
bro.
you
We
explain?
being real
Can you explain
general.
No, I'm
undermine?
not.
AP, AP.
I'm not.
Can you
You
explain
said
what the fuck
Undermining,
you mean by
underlining.
undermining? What is that?
Nah, I'm not gonna explain it.
Because it's bullshit. It's straight bullshit, bro.
I'm
It's
gonna
not.
tell you
It's
what
you
y'all
just
do.
trying to make something out
Y'all
of
ride
nothing.
the same. Y'all ride the same coattail as white supremacy and colonization. That's what you do. That's what undermining consists of undermining.
But that's how can you prove that though? Can you? That's your opinion.
Easy,
You can't prove that.
easy.
Yeah. How can you
I
prove
got
that?
several bills out proving it.
So
Remember,
let
you
me
said
ask you
you
this.
brought
No,
10
So
of them.
it's not even that, bro. You
so you're
can't
not
come at
aware.
somebody else saying we undermining y'all. Bro, everybody undermine themselves, bro. It's not no issue with y'all,
Yeah, and it's not
y'all.
a.
Man,
Y'all are the
listen,
same people.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, I don't give a fuck what if Chinese undermining Chinese. If whoever, I'm not over there telling them what to do, nigga. And I don't want nobody over there telling us
Bro,
what to
what
do.
I'm
But we
saying
ain't
is,
doing
AP,
nothing beyond respectfully.
bro,
Disrespect that shit, nigga. That's
y'all
all I'm
women,
asking.
y'all women
Other than
don't
that,
feel the same.
I'm gonna
Bro,
keep going in. Other than that, I don't
bro,
give a fuck. Ain't shit
listen,
nobody can tell me to stop what I
bro,
think about shit. Cause I got my
y'all
own
women,
data backing it up.
hey,
Can't nobody tell me
you know
that
what I think?
OLMEC,
You know what I think it is?
and
You know, I
Mayans
know
or
what
the
it is.
Tainos and Airwack, and y'all don't
I
got
know
no
what it
fucking
is.
proof.
I think I know what it is. I think y'all hate us because y'all women love us. I
Wait,
think that's
don't
what it
say
is.
don't say y'all. Don't say
Yeah, I
y'all.
think that's what it is.
Wait,
I'm a
wait, wait,
female and I can't stand Jamaicans. I am
wait.
not into foreign
Okay,
meat. By
that's
no
fine.
means,
But don't say
by
don't
no
look.
I
means
Hey,
think
am I
that's what it
into
is.
obviously,
foreign
I've
meat.
I got
never
an
been a
answer
I think
Jamaican.
y'all
to the
women.
y'all.
No
To
By
the
disrespect, man.
y'all.
no
The
means am
y'all
I
is still the
into foreign
divider,
meat.
right? The
This
us,
shit is trivial.
the we,
No means. No, y'all can keep that
right?
shit.
No,
By no means am I into
Right? It's
I
foreign
let
it's
meat.
the
it's no
lady speak.
y'all.
I ain't
It's
gotta speak.
them
I let a
and
lady speak,
man.
nigga. I
Come
let a
on,
black
Like, bro,
American speak,
seriously,
nigga.
wait. Pause. By no means, and I do by no means. I'm not into white meat. I'm not into Spanish meat.
Damn, why
I'm
you
not
keep
into
going like this?
Jamaican meat. I'm not into African meat. By no means am I interested in foreign meat. Now, I do know females who are, but they done bitches who real fucked up in the head and they ain't worth keeping.
Okay, so a woman gotta be fucked up in the head to deal with a Jamaican man. Is
Yo,
that what
they
you're
got
saying?
to be. Y'all niggas is
Why you say
fucked
that,
up.
sis?
Wow, bro.
Cause
Why?
y'all
Why?
fucked up.
With
Sis,
what?
Y'all
Tell me.
niggas
you
come
about
Explain.
to say
here
everything you
and
about to
y'all
say
like
about
them,
the men in Jamaica,
look, y'all like
the
to have
same
them
thing
anchor
people
babies.
do
Y'all
here.
like
This
to
is
have
why it's
those anchor
hypocritical.
babies, but y'all not really interested in American women. Y'all believe that American women are gullible.
Who is
Y'all
y'all?
believe that American women are so
Talking about
fucked
listen, sis,
over that no matter
you
what
talking
this
about your
Jamaican
own
or this
brethren. You
foreign
talking
meat
about your
choose to
own brethren.
do.
You
No,
Yeah.
I'm
talking about
not.
your
I'm
own
talking about
brethren. You
you.
talking about the men. You talking about the men over
I'm
here
All right.
too.
talking
I'm
about
from over
you.
here.
I
I'm
said
American,
foreign.
sis. I'm
No,
from here, born
that's
and
not what
raised.
I
I
I'm
heard.
from
say
here by
Bro, sis,
foreign.
adoption.
I say
sis,
foreign.
sis, that's not
Foreign
what I
meat.
heard from.
By
Half my
no
family was
means.
born, but
I
like,
don't
what?
want a
They not family no
Guyanese
more.
man. I
All
don't
right,
want a
hold on.
Trini man. I don't want a
Yeah,
nigga from Barbados. I don't
right,
want a nigga from no foreign. I don't want foreign
right.
fucking meat.
That's
Period. Y'all
cool. Ain't
niggas
All
nothing
are
I'm
wrong with
saying
that.
turtle.
is,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No
listen, hold on.
matter
Let me
what,
say
Nothing
this.
wrong with that.
y'all
All I'm
niggas
saying
are
is, listen,
turned the fuck
at the
off.
end of the conversation, his true colors came out. They come out. You feel me? Like I
That's
said,
cool.
No, what?
just stop undermining black Americans. Yeah, black Americans do it in our own fucking land, and we don't go do it to nobody
But
else.
you know what? You know
Fuck
what's
is
so
y'all
funny?
saying?
But you know
And
what's so funny
you
about
know what
what
it
she
is.
said just now?
I'm gonna explain, right? When he say
Yeah.
don't do it, what he mean by that is when y'all come here, right, and y'all take the jobs that y'all getting pennies for an hour, and then you want to act like you better than somebody that's from here. You couldn't make it in your own country. That's why you had to come here.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. They come
I
here.
don't know. I want to know who y'all talking about because the way that y'all just characterizing all Jamaicans is really
We
ridiculous
not
to me.
saying
It's the same way
all.
you
That's what I'm
See,
characterize.
saying
wait,
though.
wait, wait, wait,
Listen
Bro,
wait, wait,
though,
wait.
but listen
I'm
though,
not
but listen
strictly
though.
speaking
We
on
done
listen.
said it
When you
like
Jamaicans.
say when
10
you
I'm
say
times
speaking
though,
on
bro.
Jamaicans,
We done
foreign
said it
when you
like
spirits.
say
10 times, bro.
Jamaicans,
We not
that
talking.
means
We said it like
Jamaicans.
10 times, bro. That we not talking about all Jamaicans, bro. So y'all, we ain't
Okay,
gotta keep fucking reiterating all. I said
So
it in the beginning of the
who is
okay,
y'all? Like
conversation.
who is this y'all that you
okay. Can
talking
I say?
about?
Can I
If you
Who is
respond
don't
to
this
the
know,
y'all
lady?
if
you
you don't
talking
know,
about?
then you
Y'all do the
blind to the
same thing
fucking
here.
fact.
Bro, this
If
is
you
some
don't
hen
see
Can I?
it,
porno
then
Can I?
you're
You
bullshit
know,
blind
shit
it's
to
you
the
like
doing
fact.
right now,
it's
bro.
If
like
you
a
don't
white
see it, then
person
you're
who say
blind
they
to the
don't see
fact, bro.
racism. It's
All
the
right,
You're
same
check this
thing
blind
as
out.
a
to the
white
fact if
person
you
who
don't
say
see
they
it.
don't
What
see
are you talking
racism.
about?
It's
It's
not
Okay,
like
no
check
that.
this
It's
out.
different.
not like that. It's not
It's
like
no
that.
Okay,
different.
It's not like
okay.
that.
What
You
I'm
It
talking
is
about
like
just you
that.
talk.
It is
No,
like
it's not
that.
because you talking about the same people. Nigga, you say that you minor OLMEC. The fucking people in the
yeah.
Caribbean
How
don't
can
know
we
Not
be
this
mine and
shit.
minding them?
Olmec
So
are
why
not
You
would you
say
go
we're not.
Jamaican.
against your own
The
people?
You
all the
can't
mine
claim.
and
That's what I'm
Olmec are not
saying.
Jamaican. The
But
mine
you
and
can't
Olmec are
claim
not
that though.
Jamaican. Fuck
That's
is
what
you
You
I'm
can't
talking
saying.
claim
about?
You
that.
can't claim that. They are
You
some.
can't
That's what
claim
I'm saying.
Mayan,
They're
and you
not
Show
can't
me,
some.
claim
show
Olmec.
me,
They're
You
show
can't
me.
do that.
Show me a source. Show me a
No,
source.
you can't. You
Yo,
Show
can't
me a
do
not
that,
for
source.
bro. You
nothing.
can't do
plenty
that.
more,
Show me
bro.
a
I can
source.
send you plenty more,
You
bro.
can't do
Not
that.
I can
for
send you
nothing,
That's
plenty
right?
more.
hypocritical. That's
Jamaica
straight up
is a part of
hypocritical.
American property.
Listen,
Not
let
for
me
nothing.
reiterate this
When you go
again.
to Jamaica,
Let me
wait.
hold on.
When you
Hold
go
on,
to
King.
Jamaica,
Hold on, King.
you do
Let
not
me
need
say
a
this.
passport. You can
I
use your
stand
birth
on this.
certificate.
I stand on this right now. My information, what I say, I got data to back it up. If anybody want to stand in front of it with their data, it's cool. I mean, like I said, I'm free.
Not for
And you know
nothing.
what? And you know what? Hey, check it,
95% of y'all
sister.
arguments, y'all both be
Yeah.
right. That's 95%
Hey.
of all of the arguments I've heard, right? But what gets y'all fucked up is the play on words. That's what gets y'all fucked up. What really make y'all have issues, y'all quarrel, y'all beef, whatever English you want to use to classify it, is the words that y'all choose to use. But y'all have the same fucking argument. Y'all 50% right, each one of y'all. Instead of y'all
Sis.
arguing about the difference, right? You need to swallow that shit because it
Agreed.
ain't gonna never bring you no into it. It is gonna be a argument that is gonna last till the end of time. Y'all niggas
Agreed.
literally have until July 18th, sundown, to decide whether or not if you really want to be a stand-up man or you continue to get fucked by people who you ain't gonna never see, you ain't gonna never know their name, and no matter how hard you try, you ain't gonna never know where they at, where they from, or nothing else. Y'all literally have until sundown, 2021, July 18th, right? And
Yeah.
because I enjoy being crazy, like I really
Right.
enjoy it, I don't give a fuck if you take me serious or not, because that's not why I'm here.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
That's
King
not why
911.
I'm here. That's
Hey,
really
what's up,
not why
King?
I speak. That's
Oh
really
shit.
not why I say something, right? The only reason why I open my petty ass ignorant mouth is when shit come to pass, I just like to say I told you so. Because in reality, like real reality, I tell people I'm right 99.9% of the time, and that's because I'm not into being considered as perfect, but I'm
Right.
right 100% of the time.
Right.
So whether if you can see what I see or not, whether or not if you can grasp in your mind literally what I'm saying to you or not, is neither here nor there. After July 18th sundown, if y'all still arguing like women instead of standing up and moving forward like men, you will
Yes.
be without a doubt left the fuck behind. I don't
Yes.
need a dick. I got a pussy and it's deep.
Yeah.
I ain't never got to worry about it not working because it always get wet. So I don't
Oh,
need to handle none of these
Yeah.
dick matches, right?
Yeah.
ma'am.
I don't need to have none of these pissing matches, right? Because
Yes. Yes.
I know why my name is called King 911. There is no
Hey.
question why I'm not Queen 911.
Yeah, man.
So what y'all choose to do, right? Because regardless of what, Jamaica, Guyana, Barbados, Trinidad, and all the rest of them little ass islands is all a part of America.
Hey,
All
man.
of
Thank you.
America.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. That's
It's
all I've been
not
saying
That's
all
what
about
we
this
were
time.
saying from
it's
the beginning.
never
Fuck, man.
ever been
Y'all
about
said thank
what you
you like that's
choose
your motherfucking
to
savior or
believe.
something. That
Shut
shit
up
It
and
ain't
let
ain't
me
never
talk,
been
man.
about
Be
what
quiet.
you choose to believe. It ain't never been about what you choose to subscribe to, right? That's never been what this shit was about. It was
Hey,
simply
hold
to
on.
find out.
Let us get back to
It
this
was
conversation,
simply
man. I'm sorry, man. You just
Nah, don't cut
overtalking.
off the lady. Let her speak, man.
I
Damn.
was trying to speak, bro. I think her mic fucking up, bro. She over talking everybody, bro. I can't get one
Yeah, but
word.
she's saying good stuff though. We need to unite versus fucking arguing over
Man, I
bullshit.
don't
That's what
want
I
to
was trying to
unite.
say.
That's why I don't. Nah, hell
Yeah,
nah. I
but
don't
you're the
want to
fucking
You don't
unite.
idiot.
want to
You don't
unite? You don't
understand
want
that
to
we need,
unite?
yo, bro. Put away this bullshit, man, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I ain't
This is what
uniting
I
with
came on the
everybody.
panel to, bro.
I ain't
That's what,
uniting with everybody. This ain't no
well,
kumbaya
you gonna be
shit.
left
I
And then
want to
we
alone.
get
gonna
my
keep
people.
going in
I want
circles,
to
You
get
bro.
gonna
my
be left
peoples
alone, my
together.
nigga.
I want to get my peoples together and unite with my peoples. That's what I want to do. My
Yeah,
people
but you,
separate.
okay, do that then. Do that then. Do that then, AP.
Doing that. I'm doing that, brother. I'm doing it.
But what are you
That's
waiting
all.
on? What are you waiting on?
I'm not
We're running
waiting.
out of
I'm not
time.
waiting. I'm doing it already. I'm doing it real time.
Okay,
Been
that's what's
doing
up.
it.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
been
what's up.
doing that,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
You know,
Because I don't want no YouTube warriors. I want
truth.
people
You
who's
know
really.
truth, right? Truth, your homie. You better ask them about me there about that. He'll tell you about that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Real
Shoot my
shit.
G, man. Hey, shoot. Hey, that brother is a real brother right there.
Yeah, he
And
is, and he
he's
got
a
some
North
good
guy.
information too.
He's a North American brother, and I love that brother like my own brother. You
That's
heard me?
true.
Because he don't talk about us like you, how you treat us. You feel me?
Oh shit,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
fucked
man, you
up,
don't have
man.
to do that's not necessary. You sound like you're looking for attention like a female, bro. You need to cut that out, man.
Nah, bro, we just telling the
Real.
truth, man. You Jamaicans
Or
gotta
even
stop talking shit and then not
even the
hiding your
sister.
hands, throwing the stones. I ain't saying you. I ain't saying you, bro, cause I don't know you, but you do be talking shit, so I am talking about you now.
How the
So,
fuck am I talking
so
shit? How am I
yeah,
talking shit?
cause you be talking shit, G. You do.
Tell me
I ain't
how.
gonna lie to
Where?
you.
Where? Where I talk shit to you?
And then I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of Jamaicans, man, they do the shit. They talk shit, so I'm talking shit back. Hey,
I'm
for hitting
asking you,
our guys,
Bro,
G.
whenever I ever
my
talk, bro.
father Jamaican, he
I
don't
haven't
talk
been on
shit, and you
YouTube,
never heard
AP.
me talk shit about
Hey, if
nobody.
he
I
ain't
just
talk
cut
There.
shit,
nobody.
I know
Okay, AP.
Jamaicans. Listen, I know Jamaicans that don't talk shit. I'm not
I
talking about
never
them
been on
niggas.
it, bro. How long now I never been on
Listen, I
YouTube?
could go live in my Jamaican house and talk just like this. He won't feel no type of way.
No, what
No
I'm
type
saying
of
to
way.
you.
You know
What
why?
I'm saying to you, bro.
You know why? You know why?
Why?
Because he know the shit I'm saying is real, and he know that on a personal relationship, personal, right? He know he get the best help and the best quality shit from me. That's why. You understand
Yeah, but
me? That's why. But in
AP.
general,
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
motherfuckers come over and undermine us and talk shit, and
You
that's what
said
I
in
want.
general. You
And I
see that
don't feel
again?
guilty
You
for
see
it,
that?
and I stand
You
on
said
Yeah,
that
in
shit.
general.
you
You
just
said
said
in
you wasn't
general, bro.
generalizing,
Again,
but you just
I
generalized.
could agree with you, AP. I could agree with you if you said a small fraction of the islanders move like that.
No,
I could
I'm
agree
saying in
with you,
general.
yeah, because
General
you're
mean
gonna
the
have,
mass.
bro.
I'm saying the
You
general
got.
mean the mass majority or whatever.
You said the mass majority, and I disagree with that. That's the part that I disagree with.
Well, you got the right to
Yeah,
disagree, bro. I ain't
because
telling you you can't
I
disagree,
can't sit
bro.
up here, bro. I can't sit up.
I ain't saying you a hater or you a bitch or you stupid
Yeah,
because you disagree, bro. Like it's whatever,
yeah,
bro. You got the right to disagree,
yeah.
G.
And
You feel me?
I can't sit up here and say that, oh,
You call me a
there's not
hater,
gonna
bro,
be
because I disagree with what y'all saying, bro. And y'all mad as hell
no,
at me.
no, no, no,
Y'all
no, no,
all
no. I
mad
didn't,
as
I
hell
didn't
in the
say you was
chat
a
at
hater,
me
you,
bro. Don't
because
say I
I'm
bro,
said that.
you
telling the
I
was
ain't
truth.
say
in
that.
there saying that
Y'all
Jamaica,
niggas got
bro,
hold on, my bad, King.
bro.
Y'all niggas
Yeah,
got
go ahead.
so mad. Y'all niggas got so mad, bro. Your true colors start. You start calling me you people and all kind of shit, and I like it. It's cool. I want that type of shit, though,
AP,
bro.
you just did that,
Why,
bro.
AP? If
You
you
just
have,
did that.
bro, if you have somebody, AP, if you have somebody saying that you're not a part of us, you're not American, what I'm supposed to keep doing? Forcing myself on you? What the fuck?
Well,
What kind of
well,
nigga, what kind of person would do that? So I claim what I know is mine, bro. So if you feel offended by that, you shouldn't, because you're the one who's telling me I'm not American.
I don't. I
Okay, so why
promise
do
you, I
you say
don't. And
that
that's
then?
why y'all feel offended by me telling y'all that y'all not American because you claim to be
I
a
know,
Jamaican
bro. I know I'm not American by nationality. I know that.
or
I know
by
that. I know.
birth of the
I know
soil
I'm not. Look, I know
or being a tauntaun from the soil.
Americas, the whole Americas. When you talk about Americas, I am indigenous to the Americas. You can't fucking take that from
You
me.
ain't no damn indigenous to no Americas. You indigenous to the Northwestern Hemisphere, not the Americas, G. I'm
The
So what
sorry.
is the Americas?
that
What is the
consists of
Americas,
the
AP?
Americas, bro. What are
You
you
know
Bruh,
what? I'm done. I'm not gonna do this, man.
if y'all want the actual scientific terminologies with the data to back it, then you know we can align that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do a whole bill specifically on this. Specifically on this. Specifically on this.
Man, AP, I don't care. I'm not telling you you gotta change your views on nothing, bro.
And
Like
I'm
if
gonna use
we
all
disagree on that, then
preliminary
we
and
could disagree
primary
on that, bro.
research.
Cause I got primary research that's saying that them people is the Mayan people, bro. Like it's if you don't want to believe that, you don't
Did
have
you
to believe
is
it.
it hold on? Is that in that source that you just gave me?
I believe so.
I'm gonna look through it, bro. I'm gonna look through it. I'm going to look
The
through it. So I
Mayan, the
hope it
Mayans are
is.
mentioned in it. There's a section
So
on the Mayans.
if it ain't in that one, you might want to drop a couple more back here, just so you be on the safe side.
Okay.
Cause I've never seen that information. So if you just went to it like that, that's some raw shit. And hey,
I mean, it's common information. It's not really a secret. Everybody
this
know
ain't
that
no damn
people in the
common
Caribbean
information. Listen, what's common ain't always what's right. It was common that your ass came from Africa. It was common that roots was here. It was common that niggas gonna die. That niggas died from the smallpox through motherfucking blankets and shit. Yeah, it's a lot of shit that was common. That's not really
it's
fucking true.
also
It's
common that it's
common that
day and
Christopher
night, bro.
Columbus
Like
came to
what do you
America.
mean?
You feel what I'm saying? That shit. Nah, hell nah. We point out facts and truth. So
And facts and truth. Day and night is
and
facts and truth,
logic
right?
don't always apply to being the truth.
All right, man. That's subjective, I guess. But like I said, day and night is a common thing that everybody know and experience, right? And they can all verify that that's what they go through.
Day
Or
and
that's a
night.
common experience. Yeah, day and night. That's common information. It's common information that the people of the Caribbean came from Central and South America, man. Them
That's
people
not
ain't.
true, bro. That's not true, bro.
I'm not saying no Africans ain't get brought over there. I'm not saying none of those events happened. Africans got brought to North America too, but them people, the
Well,
indigenous people there come from Central and South
hold on. What
America.
you
The
just say
indigenous
again?
ones.
Say that. What you just said again? Cause I might
I
agree
said,
with
I
that. What
said,
you
I
just say?
said, I'm not discounting the Africans brought there and the ones brought to North America.
Nah, you said something else before that, bro.
I said they're indigenous to Central and South America.
Who is?
The indigenous peoples of the Caribbean, the Caribs, Arawak, and
How the
Taino.
fuck can they be indigenous to the Caribbean islands and be
I
indigenous
said,
to the motherfucking Central
because
America,
they
bro?
could, because they came from Central and South America.
If they
Just like
came
some of
from
them, just
somewhere,
like some of them
then
came
they're
from
indigenous
Florida
to that.
in the
If they
Georgia
came
area.
from, listen, if I came from Georgia and moved to Tennessee, I'm indigenous to Georgia, quote unquote. I'm not indigenous from Georgia and goddamn Tennessee. It don't work like that.
According to you, it do because you say that it's all
No, you can
America.
only be indigenous
You
from
know,
one
you say that
side.
it's all America, right? That's what you say,
No,
right? All
no,
of
I
North
don't say.
America is one thing by
That's my
itself, right?
argument now with you guys. Well, not argument, but
All right, so stick, yeah, stick to that, bro.
that's my
Don't.
discourse.
That was a corny analogy, bro. Don't do that. All of America is America,
My
and Jamaica
that's
is
my
somewhere
dis.
else.
No, all America is not. Well, all of America is America. So yeah, that's right. All
So all right,
America is
so it's
America.
like the shield of Quetzalcoatl to do in the chat. He said it's over 500 nations here. Do all the nations got the same flag? Since people want to use the flag argument, do the Cherokee Nation got the same flag as the people that the
Nah,
nations down south?
that ain't got shit to do with nothing though.
I'm talking about what the people saying in the chat, and it do got something to do
Oh,
with
my
something because
bad.
that's what they saying. No, that's what they
My bad.
saying. I'm
My bad.
saying too.
I didn't read what they said. Just tell me when you read in the chat. My bad, Brody. I didn't
All
mean to
right, it's
say. My
cool.
bad.
I ain't even going. I ain't even going to stick on that. I'm just saying
Nah,
that the people.
just let me know, bro. I didn't know. My bad. I thought you were
All right.
still talking to me.
Oh no, no. I don't got no man. I don't got no beef with nobody, bro. I don't want to argue. Like AP, you already know,
No,
bro.
I
I got love for
definitely
you,
listen.
bro.
I
Like
definitely
you're
don't
my
got no
homie.
beef. You know how we do, bro. So you know it ain't. You already know. I just be
Yeah,
real with it. You already know it's all love, bro. You got
it's
my
just like,
cell
but
phone number and whatnot. You can pull up on me. Actually, you feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, like
you
I'm just trying to reason, bro. Like I got people on all right. So my mom's side of my family is indigenous to North America. My dad's side of the family is Cuban and Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom's side of the family is people on my mom's side of the family that and at times instances sold drugs and shit to people in their community, fucked up their community that way, or rob one another, or rob people, or killed somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers on my mom's side that do that. You know what I'm saying? That's how they act to motherfuckers around them. And then there's people on my dad's side, they never did that. The people from the Caribbean side always came here and they welcomed my mom and all of them, bro. They never treated them no type of way. And my dad been in Philly for years. I got family in Philly for years, bro. I got family that own land in Atlanta that's from Jamaica and shit like that. I got family in New York. They don't got no beef and they don't give nobody issues. They don't undermine
Listen,
nobody.
just me telling what I feel and what Jamaicans are doing in America don't mean I hate or got beef. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no beef. It's just the truth. I don't have any emotional attachments to any of this information.
All right, cool. Well, the truth of the matter is the people you talking about are bad people, just like the bad people that undermined the people here that come from here. They're all bad people, bro. It's not, you can't generalize the
But
people from
listen
where
though,
because of where they come from.
but listen though, you keep saying people undermine black Americans here, but yeah, we're here in our own shit with a crowd of other foreigners here. Of course shit gonna get hectic with our own people. Of course.
And it's the
Of
same thing in
course.
Jamaica. It's a crowd of other foreigners there.
But guess
You
what?
got two
Y'all
different
running
nations
out.
trying to buy the land. You got
Listen. It's crowded here, but we're not running everywhere. Nowhere. We're not running nowhere. Yet alone
nobody
going
running
nowhere
in
under.
nobody
Yet
running in
alone
Jamaica,
going
man.
anywhere, undermining anywhere. Jamaicans,
Nobody
yeah, it's
running from there.
crowded. Yeah, they're dealing with crowd. Whatever the fuck they dealing with, but they're running and coming to America and still undermining Black Americans.
They're
That
not.
shit
They're
don't
not. They're
work.
not. They're not running and coming to America. They seeing family. If you leave Philly to go to Cali to go see somebody, the fuck is you under? Is you running from Philly? Philly
Man,
is a state of its
most
own.
of these
Is you
Jamaicans
running
come here
from,
and they bring their family here, yeah. But most of these men, they
bro?
come here for economic gain.
If you
They coming
traveling to
here
go
for
see your
economic
family, you
gains.
undermining people.
I can't. You being disingenuous, bro. They come
I'm
over here
not,
for
bro. You are.
economic. They been over. So you saying Jamaicans do not come over here for a better life, meaning economically? Are you crazy?
What does that have
Go
to
ahead
do
and
with
deny
anything,
it.
bro?
Go ahead
What
and
does that
deny
have to
it.
do with
Go ahead
anything?
and deny it.
That's like saying people from down south don't come up north where all the bustling cities and shit at, bro.
Let me ask you: do they
And there's
do it though?
periods of
Do
time,
they
and
do
there's
it? Yes or
periods of
no?
time,
Do they?
there's multiple periods of
Do
time in history where
Jamaicans
they did
come
that,
to
bro.
America for economic gain in large numbers? Yes or no?
I mean, I guess if you want to say that, yeah, yeah, they
Now
come.
let me ask you another question: do Black Americans go to any other country for any economic gain? Yes or no?
In some instances, yeah, you got some that go to Japan, you got some
What
that go
large
to, you
what
got some go to Europe, you got some that go to Africa.
what large numbers of Negroes and what particularly geographical area did Black Americans move to Japan on large numbers? I wait.
I mean, I don't know about what
It ain't
large
none.
numbers.
It don't
Are
exist.
we talk? Are
One or
we talking
two.
about
You
all the
talking about?
people who
You
went to
said
Japan
one or two.
before since they started allowing people to fly there?
You can't name over 100 motherfucking Americans in Japan. Come on, bro. That was a weak ass argument. You got large
Are you
numbers of
kidding me?
Jamaicans coming over here.
Okay, cool. It's whole ass U.S. military bases in
Man, when
Japan,
you
bro.
talking about United States
It's the
military,
population there.
you're talking about United States military. That do not equate to Black Americans leaving their situation and finds to find a better situation. When can you name when Black Americans do that? You're being disingenuous
So
because we don't do it.
I'm not being disingenuous. The sis
We
in the chat
don't
just said they
do it.
go
Just
there.
say we
The
don't
sis in the
do it. Just
chat, the
say we
sis in the
don't do
chat
it.
just said that they
Listen,
went
just
there
say we
for
don't do
money and
it. Oh, you
experience.
being disingenuous,
I'm
bro.
not being
If you
disingenuous. You being hypocritical, bro. What are you talking about, bro? This whole argument is
how am
hypocritical.
I being hypocritical? Now,
Everything
like
you
I said,
everything you buy.
I just
Listen,
asked you
bro.
a question.
Bro.
Listen. You
Listen,
just
bro.
answered the first question. I just asked you another question. When and where did Black Americans leave America in large numbers and go to another country for economic gain? Do we do that? That's a question. Yes or no? I'm gonna make it as yes or no. Do
Bro,
we
no,
do that?
I don't think Black Americans is known outside
Okay,
of
that's
going to
it. That's
wars,
simple.
outside of going to fight wars for other nations of people. No,
Okay.
I don't think, because that's what Black Americans do. Fight
Okay.
wars for
Cool.
other
Thank you.
people and trash
Thank
people
you.
countries and murder multiple people. That's what Black Americans do historically have been known to do. I got multiple ancestors that did it.
Is Jamaicans in the army in America?
Probably some, yeah. You got some that's from Caribbean families
Is
and shit.
the what
We are
is
the
the
same people
ethnic
after all.
what is the ethnicity of the majority of the Black people that's part of the American Black Caucus?
The ethnicity.
which
I
is
never.
undermining black Americans on a large scale.
You
Can
said
you
what's the
can you,
ethnic? You said what's the ethnicity of what?
what's the dominant ethnicity of the so-called black people that's part of the American Black Caucus,
What you gonna
which
say?
is
They
also
foreign blacks?
underlining black America? Huh?
What you gonna say? They foreign blacks? Niggas from Cuba
That's a
and Jamaica
fact,
and all
bro.
that,
That's a
Barbados
fact.
and all
You
that.
can do the research and look up each and every one of them. Yes, sir. You know what Colin Powell is? He disguised as a black American. He's a foreigner. Like,
Listen,
come
bro,
on, man.
you can't go
You can't run that
and check.
option, brother.
You
You
can't run
can't
that
run that.
option neither. You can't go tell
Now
another
name now what
nation.
you now
You
listen, now
can't
do
go
this. Now do
like
this.
I'm saying.
Name a
You
black
can't go and tell
American.
another.
Now
You can't
name
go and tell
now
another
listen.
nation how they. No, I'm going
Name
to finish what I'm
name
saying.
a black
You can't.
American that's in a Jamaican army fighting for that colonization who colonized y'all.
Like I'm saying,
Now go find
you
that.
can't check another
Go
nation
find
about
a
how they
black
running.
American. Go
Like I
find black
said,
Americans
you
that's on
can't
y'all
check
political
another
seats.
nation about how
Listen,
they run their nation if the
listen. Go
people of her
find some
nation in quotes shoot
go
the little
find black
girls in their fucking
Americas.
necks, bro. You
Go
can't do that.
find black. Go
And
find black
you not
Americans
stepping
in
to
any
niggas in the
other
hood
country
saying,
on
yo,
their
bro, you
political
need to stop
seats
shooting
fucking up
little
their
girls in
country.
the hood. You need to stop doing that. You're not going to them niggas
Listen,
saying, go to them
Akeem,
niggas with that same energy you got with the Jamaican
Akeem,
people, bro. You can't do that.
Akeem,
That's disingenuous and
Akeem,
hypocritical. Talk about
Akeem,
all the Mayans of OLMEC,
Akeem,
not just the
Akeem.
small ones on the Jamaicans.
You must don't be watching my videos that I be posting. I talk to niggas like this. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas' religion. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas' feelings. I'm only here for the truth. I got plenty of videos talking just like how I talk now. And I talk to Jamaicans like this in person, like this. You see what I'm
Well,
saying?
bro,
So this
you
is
ain't never
nothing
talked to
like
me in
this.
person like this until I heard you on this platform. You know what I'm saying? We was
Bruh,
cool, bro. You ain't never
you
say nothing
never
like you ain't
you
look at me
never
say, oh,
you
bro, you do that Jamaican shit. No, I'll act just like you. We do the same shit.
do
My
you
dad is
do
Jamaican.
you because I'm not talking about. I mean, if you're not doing it, then you don't fit it. If you was to do anything
Shorty,
that fit
Dominique,
anything
get
of that
out your mouth, Shorty.
category, your ass would have got told just that right there, bro. Come on now, don't do that.
Nah,
You
bro,
was doing
nah,
regular
nah,
shit, bro. You
nah,
was doing regular shit.
nah, bro. Yeah, I'm chilling.
If
There's
you wouldn't
Jamaicans
have
that
told
you
me,
wouldn't even know was Jamaicans that be chilling.
if you wouldn't have told me you was a Jamaican, I wouldn't have known no different.
I'm just saying that's
You
corny,
feel
bro.
me?
That's just like
Hold on. You feel me? I would not know you Jamaican unless you would have told me. Keep that in mind, brother.
because we the same people. Keep that in mind, bro. Brother, keep that in mind. We the same people. We
Well,
just
I
from
don't
down
know
south.
how.
We just from
I mean,
down south.
just you.
It's just like how down south niggas think that they different from the up north niggas,
You
bro.
just broke
And it's
down
just
who
like
you
how
was.
West Coast niggas think that
Listen,
they different from
you
Midwest
just
or South niggas or niggas on the East. It's the
Bruh,
same thing.
am
It's
I
just going
tripping
in
or did you
circles.
naturally separate yourself within breaking down who you was? You said that you're mixed with Cuban and Jamaican. That's separate than American. Then you say you was Black American, which
Man,
equated a
They
Black
American
American. So
eyes,
that
bro.
means your people
They the
mixed with
Florida
your
Keys,
people
bro.
to
They the
create you,
Florida
man. Come on,
Keys.
just
They
explain
the
it. You didn't
Florida
say, oh,
Keys,
I'm
bro.
American, I'm American from this island
I
or
am
this.
American. I am American. I
I
am
mean, yeah,
American.
no, that's true.
It's just that the nations that I
That's
come
true.
from,
I'm not denying your
which
American
some of which are
heritage.
the Olmec and Maya inhabited the
You are
Caribbean. I
American.
got ancestry there too.
You are American, bro. I'm not denying that you are American. Dude. I'm not denying that.
Like I said, I got ancestry that's Olmec and Maya and they inhabited the Caribbean too. That's all I'm saying.
I
That's a
mean,
fact.
shit,
They did.
your family Black American too. So you said that. So I could agree with that. You know what I mean? I could agree with that.
Come on, man. This is corny, bro. Then you got these goofy ass motherfuckers in the chat saying motherfuckers ain't feels like motherfuckers is crying. We talking regular. I'm not yelling. I'm not cursing AP out. I ain't saying nothing about nobody. You know what I'm saying? We just having
But
a
listen, hey,
dialogue, bro.
Akeem, let me
And
ask
you
you
got
this
these
though.
silly motherfuckers in the back
Yeah, they
talking
tripping. It
about
was a
some
lot of
motherfucker.
them in there on me too, though. There's a lot of them on me, but guess what? I love y'all too, man. It's all good. I love y'all. But listen, Akeem, this some real shit. Just like I named the Black Caucus, which is a group of this part of the military or the government to underline the people here, right? Dominantly Black Americans. This Black Caucus group is a lot of foreigners. Now, what I want you to do is go around black or other black places and see if Black Americans sitting on their political seat undermining those indigenous peoples to those land masses. You don't find it. You see what I'm saying? So it's a structure here. We can't skip the gun. Once you kill shit in order, you clean up correctly. You understand me? And I'm not saying that anything wrong or any of these people. I'm just talking about what they do on a general level systematically. Systematically. In
And
general.
then when you say general, you got to name a population more than
No,
hundred
I'm
thousand
saying
of people that's
systematic. I'm saying
contributing. So
systematically.
Jamaica
I'm saying
yeah,
systematically.
systematically. That's a lot of people to do something systematically. So
Yeah, so
you would have
y'all,
to have a roster
it's
of at least 100,000
300,000 of them.
motherfuckers from Jamaica
And
that's a part of this agency or organization you talking about that's coming here undermining
yeah,
motherfuckers.
I'm pretty sure I can find at least. I ain't gonna pick out and find and name off 100,000 of them, but shit, all you got to do is just look at the ones who's speaking on behalf of you and talking down about Black Americans on public sites, YouTube sites, or private sites.
And
Nine
Black
times out of
Americans talk down on Black Americans on public sites,
10,
YouTube
we can
sites,
do that.
or
We can
whatever
do that.
site.
We can
Any
do that.
video you
We
can
can do
find,
that.
bro, I can
Listen,
find more than
listen. A
twice of
Black
that of a
American
Black
can do
American doing the
that.
same
Listen,
thing.
a Black American can do that. I can't. That's what you failing to realize. A Black American can do that. A fucking Jamaican can't though. A fucking Jamaican can't.
A
A
Black
fucking
American is an
Jamaican
indigenous
can't
man.
though.
A
Listen,
Black American is an
a
indigenous man of
fucking
America, just
Jamaican
like the
can't
Jamaican
do it
is.
though. It's not gonna happen because I'm not gonna go to Jamaica and undermine
Just
them.
like a Jamaican is. An
I'm not
indigenous man
gonna
of
go to
America, just like a
I'm not
Jamaican
gonna
is.
go.
And they all classified as black, Negro, and color today by all nations. Don't matter
I
if they
don't,
Jamaican. They
man.
don't call
Listen,
them
that's
Jamaican
under
first.
the
They call them
colony.
population. They call the
That's under
population
the
as black.
that's yeah. That's because that's under colonization. They want everybody to be black, so everybody can take
Yeah,
everything
the
and
same thing
claim it
here,
as their
bro.
own.
Jamaica is an
Listen,
extension of America, bro.
they
It's an
trying to make
extension.
it and claim
Everything that
that
go on
shit as
here
their
go on in
own.
Jamaica.
They was trying to make it and claim that shit as they own, man. That's all they doing. Africa try to take our accomplishments now. Everybody else is, man. That's all. We ain't trying to take our accomplishments.
And
You know
what
what I'm saying?
accomplishment did
I'm not
Jamaicans try to take
listen.
from y'all?
Black Americans ain't getting in their mind like, ooh, let's
Whoa,
go to
whoa,
Jamaica
no,
and
hey,
fuck the
no.
Jamaican
You made a
people there
statement. You made a
while we in
statement, bro. You made a
Jamaica, man.
statement.
We
You
ain't
made a
over there.
statement, bro. You made a statement. What
Y'all made a lot of statements.
accomplishments have Jamaicans tried to take from the North American people, bro? What
Shit.
accomplishments is we taking from y'all?
Y'all taking the fact that y'all Americans and hell, them compliments that's American compliments ain't
I'm
got shit
talking
to do
about
with y'all.
specifically like inventions and shit like that, and
You
accomplishments
keep
and shit
talking
like
about the
and
OLMEC. You
accomplishments.
keep talking about the OLMEC and mine is Jamaica. That ain't y'all's. Hip hop, not y'all's. I can keep going on and
I
on
didn't
and
say
on about Jamaican people.
What Jamaican try to say? Hold on, bro. What Jamaican try to take hip hop from the North American culture and say, oh, if it wasn't for reggae and you saw reggae first, you wouldn't have made hip hop. Who the fuck said that?
Man, it's a tons of them out there. Motherfucker was saying Cool Herc invented hip hop for a long time, brother. Come on now. This is hip hop facts.
Cool Herc started a format of it, and that's it. And he just
That
influenced it, and
nigga
then
for
everybody else
nothing.
came in and did
He
what he
didn't
did.
start shit. All he did was play other niggas hip hop. He was a
I didn't
DJ.
say
He
he
just
started nothing. I
played.
said he influenced it. And North America already had
Yeah,
this form of
all he
music,
did
just
was
like
play
Jamaica.
niggas music, bro. He played it. He played it. He played the music, bro. He played what was popping. That's it. That's a fact.
So all the people in the islands, fuck them. So fuck
I
Naughty.
ain't I ain't say that though. You see,
The
you
people,
putting words on
no. I'm
you
saying the
putting
people,
words in my
no.
mouth.
But that's what you're
Now you
saying.
put
You saying
now you
if
put
you
now
saying
you
separate. Listen, if you say
I can't. Hold on, hold on.
did you not say that you need to
Don't do that.
separate? Did
Don't
you
do
not say that
that.
the
Don't
North
do
American people need to separate from everybody else?
I can't.
Did you say
Don't
that?
be don't be disingenuous because
I'm
I'm
not
a
being
very
disingenuous. I'm
listen, hold
holding
on.
what you said against you. That's what
Hold
you
on.
said. I'm not
I'm a
disingenuous.
very listen, I'm a very open dude, bro. If I want to say fuck all Jamaicans, I say that. I don't say that, bro. I don't say that. I don't say that, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. You saying the
You want me
Caribbean
to say
people
that?
come here and
You
undermine
want me?
you.
You want
So
me to say?
is
Want me
Naughty
to say
undermining
that?
you?
Listen, yeah,
Is
I
Naughty
will if you
undermining
want me
you?
to. If you want me to say that, I'll say that. But that
Go
ain't what
ahead.
I'm
Is
saying.
Naughty undermining you, bro? Oh, hey, Uncle Naughty. Is he
You
undermining
listen,
the community?
listen. You're not undermining me. My Jamaican that I take care of not undermining me. Systematically, Jamaicans are though.
Systematically, they not. Systematically, they're not. You act like it's a collaboration of Negroes and
It is.
Jamaicans
It
that we
is
are
a
superior.
collaboration. It's
We
an
are
agreement with
superiors.
them.
You act
It's an
like they doing
agreement.
some Nazi shit, like they got
It is.
confederations formed
It
against the
is.
American
It
people, talking
is.
about some
It
we're
is.
superior,
It is,
and that's
bro. It
originally
is.
like what?
It
What are you
is,
talking
bro.
about,
It
bro? You're
is.
reaching
It
right now,
is,
bro.
bro.
AP, I
Did you
love you,
not?
bro. You reaching, bro. You're reaching.
Akeem. Hakeem, did you not know the shower posse was literally paid and
You
funded by the
name one group. You
CIA?
name one group
Hold
of
on,
probably the
hold
maximum of
on,
a couple hundred
hold
niggas
on,
that was
hold
in
on,
America
hold
that's
on,
following after
hold
American
on.
culture.
Listen,
Who got
you getting
posses?
upset. You
America.
getting upset. Listen,
I'm
and this is
not. I'm
on a
telling you what. I'm
micro.
telling you they
Listen,
following your
this is on
culture,
a
bro.
micro level. This is on a micro level. You find this government paid, funded motherfucking Jamaicans killing black Americans. Man, come on, get out of here.
You can find that same thing on the government level with black Americans killing black Americans. So everything that you trying
Okay,
to
but
hold
we in
everybody else accountable
America
for,
though.
hold yourself
Listen,
accountable for it
listen,
first, bro. Don't try to pin that on
but
everybody
listen
else.
though,
Hold
listen,
yourself
that's
accountable.
cool. Listen, but can you find black Americans as black Americans getting funded by Jamaican government to kill Jamaicans? Can you find that?
No, but you
No, you
can't
can't.
find Jamaicans getting funded by the Jamaican government to kill people over here. They getting funded by either the British Crown,
No,
the one
but
who owns Jamaica, and the
You
one
can
who
find
owns
Jamaicans
America.
getting funded by their own Jamaican government to kill other Jamaicans though. So you making a strong man argument, bro. Like I said, you just being in denial about
I'm not being in
Jamaicans
denial or
coming
nothing,
over
bro.
here undermining us.
You're
You
talking
just said
about,
out your
bro.
own mouth that
That's
Jamaicans
like
don't
saying,
undermine us.
that's
That's
like saying,
bullshit.
the
You can't
Crips was
trust
killing
them.
the Crips was killing a bunch of Negroes in the West Coast, and they branched off into the East Coast, so they want to threaten to
Man,
undermine and kill
listen,
all Negroes in
Jamaica.
America,
You
and then
said
go after.
Jamaicans
Like, what is
don't
you talking
undermine
about,
us,
bro?
bro. That's some bullshit, bro.
What
You
kind of
denying.
JoJo niggas is you talking about? Niggas not in the fucking evil laboratory saying,
Jamaicans,
we're gonna go to America and take over every, bro.
Jamaicans
You're
come
tripping,
over
bro.
here. Jamaicans come over here and talk so much shit about black Americans and how we
You're
lazy and how
tripping.
your country so beautiful. Y'all country so beautiful. What the fuck you over here for? Come on, man. Stop
Cause it's
playing
an
these
extension of
games,
the
man.
Americas. They can travel
You
there. What the
stop
fuck
playing these
they trapped
games.
on
Go
that?
back to your
So
beautiful ass
AP, what they trapped on
motherfucking
that
country
island?
and get that money
AP,
over
just
there then.
don't leave the city state. Don't
Stop
leave the city state of
benefiting off of the
Philadelphia.
backs of black
Don't leave the city
Americans
state of
then.
Philadelphia,
Fuck is
bro.
you
Don't leave the
talking
city
about?
state of
It's
Philadelphia with that
over with,
hypocritical
G.
shit. Do not
It's
leave.
over with.
Don't leave
Stop coming.
Pennsylvania.
Tell
Don't
Jamaicans
leave
stop coming
Pennsylvania.
over here pillaging off of the works of black Americans then.
Pennsylvania, stop
Y'all wasn't
leaving to
over
go to
here. Y'all
California and
wasn't over
pillaging
here
off
when
the
y'all
backs of
wasn't over here
California.
doing Jim Crow. They wasn't over here doing Jim Crow. They wasn't over here doing motherfucking when niggas was getting lynched. They wasn't over here when we was building Black Wall Street. Y'all motherfuckers wasn't here. So
Man,
stop
they
building
was in
and
Jamaica.
riding
They
the
was in Jamaica
coattails
going through
off
the
of
same
black
thing.
Americans.
They was in
Period.
Jamaica going through the same thing. Did you forget?
Well, I don't give a
Did you
fuck.
forget that it was
I don't give a
Caribbeans that
fuck.
helped?
I don't
Did you
give a
forget that
fuck,
there was
man. I don't
Caribbeans that
care.
helped
I
free?
honestly
You
don't
don't
care,
care
man.
that it was
I
Caribbeans
don't
that
think
helped
about
free
it.
the
I don't
people of
speak about it.
Mississippi,
Listen, I
Georgia,
don't
when they
speak.
was in
I don't
bondage,
speak.
died,
Listen, bro.
killing people.
I keep my
And you
word. I don't
spitting and
speak
you
on
spitting
shit
in
that's
their
going
grave,
on,
bro.
and I don't speak on shit that's going on in Jamaica because I'm not a Jamaican, and nor do I live in Jamaica, and I don't want fucking Jamaicans speaking on shit and motherfucking about Black
All right, and
Americans. I don't give a fuck if they here or
it's the
not.
same way that you're not from Cali, you're not from Texas, yet you speak on Cali in
Nigga,
Texas.
Texas is America. That's part of the North American landmass and
Nigga, you
conjoined
not
island.
from there,
Nigga,
born and raised. You
if
don't
it
know
didn't have
Texas better than
government
somebody
names,
who's from Texas with Texas. So
if
you
it
will be
didn't have
disingenuous.
if it
That's
didn't
like you
have the
talk. That's like me
colonizers,
trying to tell
if
somebody from
it
Detroit what's going
didn't
on in Detroit
if
and how
it
people in
didn't
Detroit talk and act. I can't do
if
that.
it
I'm from Philadelphia,
if it
born and raised.
if Texas didn't have the colonizers' names and borders, you wouldn't know what fucking landmass
All
you
right,
was
bro.
in, buddy. Fuck is you
All
talking
right,
about?
bro. All right, bro.
Yeah, that's
The
a fact.
Jamaica. So the people in
That's a
Jamaica,
fact. I
the
can
people in
tell when I'm
Jamaica
in
never
Jamaica
knew
as soon
about
as I gotta
America.
go across
The
some
the the,
goddamn water.
the
I'll
people in
tell you that.
Jamaica, the people who migrated from America, the people of Jamaica did not know of America's existence
Yeah,
or
they could have
continent, which they
migrated.
migrated
Don't mean
from.
that they American. They
Bro, what
migrated for
the
better
fuck is
life like
going
they
on, bro?
always did. They migrated here for better life like they always did. This is nothing new. Everybody pillaged and lived their life off of black Americans, bro. Off of American contributions, G. Even Africa, the whole world, G.
Yup, including yourself, G.
I'm from America. I'm supposed to get the best benefits, but since so
Hell
many foreigners
yeah, hell you supposed to
I'm
pimp your
supposed
people
to
the
get the
best. Hell
best
yeah, you're
benefits, but
right.
since so many foreigners are here, I hardly get anything.
Oh, you taught the foreigners how to do that, remember?
Since so many foreigners
You
here,
taught
the black
you taught the
American
foreigners how
hardly
to do
get
that.
these benefits.
You taught the foreigners how to do that, remember? That's something you gotta hold yourself accountable for too.
Man,
You
listen,
can't
man.
pick and choose. Like we
That's
going,
true.
I'm
That's
taking
true.
the
I should
whole
have
pie
never
of
thought.
history.
We should have never talked to me.
I'm
It was
not
the
gonna
worst
take
mistake
one
we
section
did.
of the planet. The whole Earth is mine, bro. We're Earth. We're indigenous people to the
Nah, this
Earth. We
whole
come
earth
from the
ain't
Earth,
mine, bro. I ain't that stingy and greedy like it. America's
bro. I'm
mine
not
though.
stingy and greedy neither. I'm saying it's everybody. I didn't say it was mine, and
Africa's for
nobody
the
can't walk up and
Africans.
down this motherfucker.
Africa's for the Africans. Asia's for the fucking Asians. America's for the Americans. And I'm an
Yeah,
American.
the people
And
that's
Jamaica
indigenous
is
here.
for Jamaica. So that's it. I
The
love
Jamaica is
Jamaicans. That's
Jamaica
what's
for
up.
everybody, bro.
I
Jamaica
love
was never closed off
Jamaicans.
to the
I
world,
love
bro.
some Jamaicans, the real Jamaicans that keep it real, that really be real. I fucks with
Jamaica
them. The
was never
ones.
closed off to the world, bro. And you talking to one. Jamaica was never closed off to the world. We ain't never say, oh, we don't want no North American niggas coming over here. Anytime y'all want to come here, y'all can come here. Ain't nobody stop y'all from
Actually,
coming here.
actually, they do. I can. You want me to pull up the video right now? You want me to play it right now? Matter of fact, you want me to play it right now?
Bro, you let me play a video of you doing the same thing to motherfuckers
Hold
telling them
on.
not to
See,
pay you?
look, now you running. So you saying you just
I'm
said that
not
they
running.
don't.
I'm just showing
Do they
you
or
that
do they not? Do
any
they or do
video
they
that
not?
you can
Do they
pull
or
up.
do they not?
Do
Do they or
they
do
do
they
your
not?
people or do they not do the same thing here?
Pull it up
It's
then.
the
Pull a
same
video
thing,
up then.
bro.
Pull it
I'm
up.
on my
Pull a
phone. I
video
can't
up.
pull
Pull
videos
a
up on my
video up of
phone,
black
bro.
Americans
But you
talking
know
about
damn
Jamaicans
well,
in Jamaica. Pull a
you can go
video.
on
Listen.
YouTube. You on YouTube, bro.
Pull
You on
a
your laptop. Go
video.
on YouTube and type it in.
Pull a video
Type
up,
in
man.
people of
You
America
cap.
talking down on
You
Jamaica.
cap. You cap. Pull a video up of black
You
Americans
on, bro? You're
talking
on
shit about
YouTube.
Jamaicans.
You're on YouTube. You're
Why
live
they
on
in
YouTube
Jamaica?
on your
Come
laptop.
on,
Pull
G.
it up.
You cap as hell. Nah, I switched to my phone. My computer been dead, G. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like, bro, this shit corny, bro. It's just showing that's a huge
It's
divide in the
corny that you.
indigenous
It's
community
corny
right
that
there,
you
bro.
denying the fact that Jamaicans come over and undermine us, and everybody see that you denying it. That's a fact. That's corny as hell. I'm just saying respectfully, G. You taking it personal. I'm talking in general, and you gonna say out your mouth, no, Jamaicans don't. No, that's a lie. You just lied to the fact. You feel what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, we out of here. Peace, love, and light to all the American Aborigines. It's your brother Aboriginal Power. Peace, brother Akeem. Peace to everybody in the chat. All right, let me get the hell out of here, man. I don't know what the hell happened. Let me end that bitch before I got out of here. But peace and love to everybody out here, man. No hate towards anybody, no malice towards anybody. I just keeps it real, man. To anybody pull up some sources or something, I don't, you know what I mean? That shit was bullshit. Born free, stop hating on black Americans, bro. Real shit. I fucks with you to a certain extent, bro. You cool. We good on a personal level. But you know what you be doing, bro. You know what you be doing. Peace and love to all the American Aborigines. Y'all have a great night, man. It's your brother Aboriginal Power. Make sure y'all be aware, stay vigilant, stay dangerous. We out.